just be there. And I'm testing it out, so I've got on my second screen the player version.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. If anyone, if you can jump into the Twitch channel and see how it sounds, you could at least let me know.
Actually, I should do it on my. I'll do it on my phone.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Sounds pretty good.
Oh, you can hear it? Cool.
Yeah. There's some 5-10 seconds delay, but yeah.
Yeah, but so long as we don't get too... Because I think I've got audio music in the background just due to Roll20.
Yeah, I can hear that too.
What's it called? The Path of the Goblin King. That was for the battle. Okay, we'll try that, because then if you won't accidentally stumble across secrets while you're revising.
Yeah.
So I can see Ungo's. Where is? I can see him there, and he's a little bit dinged up. 29 off from 36.
But I think he still has like a second wind available. Things like that.
Yeah, he probably could use that, but Celeste is on -4, so I don't know what's going on there. Did she?
She should be on 1. I think we were all we woke these two guys up.
Yeah. And does her starry form ends when she goes incapacitated? I've never played the Star Druid. So.
I won't even bother looking it up. Let's have a look.
Talking about sleep before, as a parent, I've kind of, translating spells into real life. Low-level wizards could make a pounding around going to people's houses at night and casting sleep on their babies.
Again, that's only a minute.
Yeah, I know, but if you can get him to sleep, that's the thing. that's the challenge sometimes.
Yeah, so it does end if you're incapacitated. So I can shrink her down.
So her
starry form is not shrink down. She's still huge. There we go. I'm glad I've got these multi-sided tokens sorted out. It's good.
Yeah.
Good for druids. I've got another token that always does Tasha's otherworldly guise, so has a winged version.
So has Slapney got his? Because he was... Yeah, there you go. So he can still go.
Yeah, you can still take your gauntlets off.
But why would you?
There you go. Yeah. There you go, he can. That's good. Yeah, no, exactly right. He's loving those gauntlets. He's like I don't know if you know Carrot Top, the comedian Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was like this. That's what Slapney's like now.
He was a stand-up comic or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like this really kind of skinny, weedy sort of red-headed guy, and he was really funny. I found him really funny as a kid when I used to see him. But then when he got, I guess, older and richer, he started like really beefing up and getting like a decent amount of plastic surgery as well.
Yeah, I always know him for his plastic surgery more than anything else.
Yeah. He's a very accomplished stand-up though. He's like still has shows in Vegas and all that sort of stuff. Right. So yeah, he's a prop comic. He used to use a lot of props.
That's the one thing I know about him.
Yeah, he's quite funny, entertaining. Just also a very interesting character.
So, I reckon it's worth, like, rather than, like, Celeste could be some time off, we could see, but there's a bit of discussions need to be had, and I think you guys may as well lead that now.
Okay. Well, I mean, do we think there's any way? Well, okay, we just made a heap of noise. We're standing there afterwards. Can we hear anyone coming or any commotion in the house?
Yes, you can. You can hear kids' noises, as in, what's going on? What is it? You know, just that, like, there's been a disturbance and they're all calling out and, you know, wondering what's going on. There's voices of surprise and alarm, and you can hear, although you can't get a direction. It's, you know, remember you're sort of inside a tree, so it'll be solid walls. You know, the clunking and clanking of similar robot things that you've just fought.
Okay. So the voice of the kids is coming from upstairs or from the door over here?
Or both doors.
Both doors.
Upstairs and the door ahead.
Okay. And is there like bits and pieces everywhere, or have those creatures kind of like stuck together as such?
You mean the little
piece each?
the armor that you fought?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty much destroyed, but they don't just fall apart. Like, they're just held together by magic. They are still toys, effectively, that have been, you know, bolted and riveted and whatnot. But
And did we see anything like them? I was just say sorry. Did we see anything like them in the toy shop? Anything like those?
No, these
the
look a
workshop?
little bit more sturdy.
Okay.
These are more sturdy and less a toy and more, so heavy metal.
Yeah. Okay. Could there be stuff back in the houses that they came out of?
Yeah, you could start to collect them up and throw the corpse, as it were, the scrap back in.
Yeah. They. Yeah. Okay. Start doing that, I think, and
Okay.
tell Ungo to help, and Celeste if she can.
Okay.
I think this is as good a spot as any to have our, you know, Peter Pan-looking friends do that diversion that we talked about.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
I think it's
yeah.
somewhere behind the animal farm, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Behind the animal pens and things somewhere.
Yeah.
What's your idea of what we do once they activate?
Well, the talk was that they would create distraction that would draw out all those what's it called?
Like some guards and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The soldiers.
Hitmen,
And
yeah.
but then when that happens, what do you think we should do? Are we still going to try and find someone to rest, or should we do that before you sort of like find someone to have a short rest before?
The way I see, we have three options: one, retreat; two, try to grab the painting and run; or four, try to hunker down, wait out the storm, and try to confront the witch.
Yeah, or still well, yeah. I wonder if we retreated. I wonder if we could get lucky and it might not be noticed that everything in these rooms have all been bashed up. Because we've stuffed them away.
We can already freed a couple of kids. I think at the very least they will notice that those are gone.
But that probably happens all the time. Kids probably run away all the time.
Because it's just us, I'm posting. I've got more time now to post into the Twitch chat, so I can. In case anyone's listening, I'm asking for ideas.
Yeah, we are all out of those.
So, just in this room, like under the stairway, is there anywhere under there to hide, or is it just is that just too open?
It's shadowy, so someone could try to
lurk
in there. There's a lurkable space.
We couldn't all hide under there though for an hour.
I don't suppose Phryne would came by, heal us all up, and then on her way.
I think we assumed that she's out in the edge of the forest with the kids, So if you make it back to her, I'm happy to NPC her as a sort of mash unit out at the edge of the clearing.
Look, in the end, no one's seen us Mavis yet, except for these things which we've bashed down. Why don't we just retreat and then just come back in another time?
Another time.
Because it looks like it's going to be us that are going to be the main push here. So we're going to need to be spelled up and at full strength, I think.
I mean, at the very least, I wanted to have a look at some other rooms, so that's the next time I can use Dimension Door to get Mavis and someone else into
Okay, that's a good idea.
Um,
Well, what about under the stair? Just even under the stairway, back in here.
Yeah, so I think we have this room covered.
We still haven't found the kitchen, have we? So that could.
Although we do have the key to the kitchen.
Yeah, we do. So listen at that door up the top there. I don't think we've done that yet. Listen to that one up there. Stop your wander up there and.
Okay, so you go up to that. Let me see. Just make sure I'm back to the right spot. Yeah, so move yourself. Oh, you're going to the door in the north. Okay.
Yep.
Make sure I'm just orientating myself correctly.
So should I give you a perception roll?
Yeah, give me a perception roll, please.
Yeah, 8.
What you got?
8.
Okay. Okay, you can't hear anything from the other side. Maybe, in the distance, maybe some kids and clanking, but nothing that you can make out as specific words or anything like that.
Well, I don't know, maybe you got 1 hit point and I got 12.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, let's just meet up with Friday. At worst, we'll a few minutes. And if even after that everything looks bleak, we can retreat and try again.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So Ungo, Celeste, and Mavis.
Yeah. And just because maybe this is kind of an asshole, I think I'll pick up one of the blades that the soldiers had, and I will jam it under, like somewhere under the door or somewhere to block it from opening.
The door that goes back to the round room?
No. Yeah, actually that's a good spot. Like here. I don't know which way it opens, but I just kind of want to jam it.
Okay. Okay, and you make your way to the outside where the root ball is that's tipped over, and there's still these 3 kids, the drow and I think 2 humans it was.
They haven't left yet?
No, they're still milling around, wondering. It looks like they're a bit uncertain of where to go or what to do.
I think we told them to where the other kids are.
Yeah, so they've sort of got to this entrance down here where the bridge is, and they're sort of like looking left and right and.
Yeah. Slapney's going to say to one of them, "Hey, what are those boxes there? The music boxes for? Do you know what they're for?"
Oh, that's for that's where the dragon comes.
The dragon?
Yes.
Uh,
Granny's got a pet dragon. Granny's got a pet dragon.
And if you wind that up, the pet dragon comes out?
Sometimes. That's what makes it scary. Sometimes it doesn't.
How big's the dragon?
Oh, as big as you, bigger than you maybe, when it spreads its wings.
You know what, kids? I think we have some friends who definitely would like to hear stories about the dragon. We should first meet up with them, and they definitely would not want to miss this.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to fast travel you lot. The kids go with you,
Yes.
and escort you down, and you sort of huddle them off. Whoa. Oh. Getting there, sorry. Oh. Just getting to where I can see what's going on screen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and you sort of hustle along over one bridge, but then you come back over the other one. Just pick your way through the past the goblin market that's still going on. You're still a fair way away from that, so you know you might be spotted that there's people just walking past, but there's no alarm or anything. And off into the woods, where you eventually meet up with Phryne, Owlbear. Will of the Wild's not there, of course, anymore. But Squirt the oil can, and the Treant and the Will of the Feywild are all off. But Phryne's there on her Owlbear, waiting to ride off. She comes over and says, "Oh, you're harmed. What? Here, let me tend to your wounds," and starts casting some healing spells.
Nice.
And what I'll do rather than go through those spells, I'll just say everyone can get back 15 hit points each.
Oh, nice.
Right.
And she asks, "Do you want me to go around with the others for this ruckus? Then, if you're ready for that ruckus right now, and I'll just give them a secret signal rather than you trying to blare one out. And then, as soon as you hear the soldiers all march off after that distraction, then you'll have less of those mechanical things to fight."
I think we should do it. I still think we should long rest before we do it. I think because if we've got that distraction and we can clear the place out, then let's be at full strength.
Okay.
I think.
And how many days have it passed since the other witch tasked us with retrieving the painting?
Oh, maybe a week, a bit less.
I think she only gave us a week to do it.
I thought we had 5 days or something.
Yeah.
But I thought, how did we get here? We flew here.
You spent a couple of you spent a couple of days flying here, and
Okay, it was a couple of days.
you spent a night or an evening or something. Had a rest after the unicorn battle.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long you've been walking along this pathway, but I think it was a few days to get to Loomlurch itself, because that was by foot.
Okay. So, mission failed, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah. It'd be borderline unless you've got a way to get back quickly. But if you wanted to circle around to Will of the Feywild again and meet up, you could do that. And
I think we're just the two of us. That's the only option, actually, that we have.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So let's say that you circle around. That's no problem. You meet up with the others, and I forget the name of the treant, but he sort of gets up and walks with everybody. You all can climb up into the canopy and hang out up there as he sort of walks back for a few hours into the forest, and to get a safe distance away. At least you would need to be pursued if, and there'd be no footprints. It's just whatever the tree does. And these kids are sort of taken in to Will of the Feywild's gang to look after. It's a bit Oliver Twisty, and you take a long rest, and you can presume that you kick off that long rest, whatever it is that does. In which case, Celeste will be back down to normal size. And I'll take off the conditions and sync things like that as well off her, so that's done already.
Alright, that's better.
Yeah, I was completely out of everything. All the inspiration that I spent, everything.
Yes,
Right.
I had a couple of little tricks there I could use, but no spells.
Yeah. Well, I had one use of shield spell from, like a was it Fey touch feed? What was it?
Okay.
All right.
So maybe what we should do is, if we're going to get this distraction going, is maybe what we should do is try and get up those stairs. That should probably be the direction we should head.
So, if I recall correctly, the Pumpkinhead Goblin told us the Skabatha's
Yes. Yep.
resting chamber is quite deep into the tree. I think he said some third trunk or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's the trunk we're in, or maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, you're in one long tree laying down. It's just put off. You know how trees, when they fall, they can put off offshoots going straight up from their trunk.
Yeah.
And there's
Okay,
three of those.
That's a 1. I guess that's a 2. Although that looks like a root, and that will be a 3. Over here.
It had something. I thought something gave us the idea that this was the one that Skabatha was in. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, we haven't left. So those kids that we helped escape, can we find them and ask if they know which one Skabatha's in?
Oh, her chambers are further in, right down up to the top of the tree, or that would mean all the way along to the end from the front door.
Okay, so maybe we don't want to get distracted by going up the towers. We want to just keep going in.
Yeah. Maybe at this point, I don't think he would really care about the painting at all. He just wants, stab a witch, as you do. But if you want to retrieve the painting, the Pumpkinhead also told us that it would be probably in her private chambers, or like a guest room or something like that.
So we're probably trying to do the same thing by finding her. We'll find her, and that will probably increase our chance of finding the painting anyway.
Although talk of the dragon kind of alters my eagerness to go and guns blazing.
Well, yeah, we don't want to click those boxes. That's for sure. Now we know a bit more about them.
Yeah, given those are kids, I suppose they might be describing a pseudo dragon, or the thing that we saw earlier, the Jabberwock.
Yeah. So those kids. Can we say what color? What color's the dragon that
the dragon
came out of?
Oh, as deep as the forest, with bright emerald belly.
Bright emerald belly.
That's what the Jabberwock looked like, wasn't it?
Well, it was. Yep. Well, it was green with orange eyes.
Could you describe orange eyes? Not like big pale saucers?
Yeah, sort of blazing light, lit up things.
Yeah, that sounds like the thing we saw in the forest.
Oh, are you asking them about the Jabberwock or the dragon in the box?
I mean, about the
Just trying to
dragon.
work if they're the same thing. Yeah.
If they're the same thing.
Oh, I see. Right. When you said the Jabberwock, that's when they say the sort of fiery eyes shoots fire out.
Okay.
Fire from the eyes. Huh? But the dragon is a different thing.
Yeah.
How big is that dragon?
About as big as Slapney.
Oh, current Slapney. Okay.
Mega Slapney.
Mega Slapney. Yeah, I haven't personally met a dragon, but I assume if it's an actual one, either not a pup, a chick. What is a tiny dragon called?
Depends on what level you are, sir.
I think dragon thing,
Yeah.
or something that's like a pseudo dragon, any other lizard.
Slapney doesn't know enough about dragons, I don't think.
I mean, as a bard, I'm guessing maybe would hear some stories and tales and whatnot.
Oh yeah, there's hatchlings when they first come out.
Oh, hatchling, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Hatchling.
They don't refer to it as a hatchling or a,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Is the dragon like the soldiers that hide around the tree trunk? Is it alive or is it?
Oh no, it's alive. It's
alive.
like a giant lizard, spiky. It flies.
Amazing. That means I can actually hurt it with my spells. Okay.
Also ask the kids that first tree. So, I think the stairs went up to a landing where there was a door, but they kept on going up as well.
They did, yeah.
Do the kids know how high or how many levels there are on that tree trunk?
That goes up to one room above.
Only just one room above.
Yeah. Where us kids sleep.
Oh, okay.
It's a dormitory.
Okay, so upstairs is the dormitory. So all that's up there is where your kids sleep. Okay. And what can they tell us what's behind this door, like from the landing?
Yeah, that goes through to one of the workrooms.
That one there.
Yep, and I think it goes
okay.
out. It goes outside.
Okay. Alright. So we probably don't even need to go up there anyway. We should just go in there and go through, I reckon, Mavis.
With just the two of us, we could do some advanced reconnaissance. I could dimension door us right in there.
Okay. Are you stealthy like?
Relatively, I guess.
Okay.
I learned how to stay out of trouble in my youth. Maybe the other way around. Let's try walking in, and then if anything gets scary, I can bump us out.
Okay, so I'm going to put
Celeste
and Ungo at the entrance, so that they can, when they do arrive, they can quickly jump straight in, and then you guys press on in a little bit yourselves.
Yep. But I think we will be, all gingerly like, just listening for any signs of life ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, going from very, very cautiously.
Okay. Did you want a ruckus to be started by Will to draw off any soldiers?
No, I don't think just.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With just the two of us.
Maybe we'll do that once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go, Mavis.
Okay, so I've got you back into the workroom, the main one, and that's empty.
All right. And this door. Oh, that's where you cleaved it. Put your knife under. Is that still there?
That's been opened up.
So someone's been here since we've. All right. Listen at that door.
Yes. Do your perception for me.
15.
Okay. You think you can hear some sort of voice saying, "Come on, faster!"
Just go at this to Mavis and kind of pull him away from the door and tell him that there's somebody there.
Yep.
Is it someone big or small? Like a child?
Sounds sort of like a child's voice, I guess.
Okay. Do you want to put on some sort of front? You're good at that sort of thing, Mavis.
Yeah, I guess that's the one thing I'm good at. So, give me a second. When we are walking by, is the goblin market still happening?
Yes, it is.
Okay. If it's not a problem, no, she's not here. No, never mind. I'll wing it. That's the best way.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go in.
All right.
I will knock.
Okay. You knock on the door. Let's see. And you should see, straight in front of you, this raggedy doll.
What's happening about there with Mavis?
Whoops.
Okay.
And she looks at you, and with a sort of wicked look on her face. And she says, "What are you doing here?" And you can see in the middle of the room, there's like about 4 kids, and they're all sitting cross-legged on the floor with their tongues out to one side, with little screwdrivers and hammers and Allen keys and things, and they're trying to put back together all these bits and pieces of Tin Soldier.
Have they finished any yet?
Not that you can see, no. Oh, there's one standing at the door at the back. And strolling around the room is this enormous rug, and it's got it's sort of walking on 2 corners, like tassels. And it's got 2 tassels sort of crossed behind its back, as if it's got it, got its hands clasped behind it in the small of its back, and it's pacing around, seeming to overbear on top of these kids that are in here.
Yes, young miss. I think we have an appointment with the granny. It's a private business. I'm afraid we were actually supposed to meet last week, but we got a little bit turned around, on the account of everything around moving. Some wild centaurs giving us wrong directions, some mushrooms being very, very rude and unhelpful.
Let's see. Okay.
If Mavis is trying to make some sort of deception roll, Slapney would just stand there with his arms crossed, saying, "What's the delay?"
Okay.
Try and help him.
Right. She sort of looks at you, and I'll see if I can find a picture. I can post it into the chat for you. Looks a little bit sinister. Porcelain, rosy cheeks.
Oh gosh. Don't like hair.
And she says, "You need to see Granny, you say." And she sort of squints at you and looks to one side, gives you the sort of side eye. Can you roll a persuasion for me?
Persuasion, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Finally, good rolls.
Natural 20. Okay. And she gets sort of a bit distracted while she's sort of sizing you up, trying to piece together what's going on here. She's sort of, in this sort of scratchy voice, she looks down at one of the kids and says, "Dunderhead, that's a tatty job and wouldn't serve us anything. Start again." And she gives him just not like a huge whack or anything, but just a bit of a cuff. And this plump halfling boy and a sort of fluffy bugbear sitting next to each other, sort of look up fearfully and then look across to you two, and the carpet sort of does a bit of a caper and a dance. The kids don't seem to be entertained by it at all, but looks like it's having a great time entertaining itself. And one of the kids looks up and holds up 2 pieces of arm and says, "Pincushion, miss, is this how it needs to go?" And she says, "Of course." And then she forgets herself and looks back to you and says, "Through that door," and points beyond.
So, can we see how many that they're fixing?
Oh, the intention is to fix all,
Yeah, but so there are all of the ones that we destroyed still in pieces.
Yes.
At the moment.
Yes.
And is there any that are nearly finished, getting close to finished?
No, it looks like it would take ages.
Slapney's just going to walk over to one and say, "Let me see how good your workmanship is." and like he's just gonna pick one up and like with his gauntlets of ogre power, just like pull it apart and rip it apart.
Oh, right,
Just-
okay. All right.
Not good enough. Keep fixing.
Yeah, okay. She comes
But
she comes over and gives that kid a cuff. See, I told you. Do it again.
Child labor. You cannot work without them, and you cannot exploit them enough. Am I right? So you said this door over here, right?
Yes.
Is it open? Oh yes.
It's not open, but she calls out. So step aside. They're here to see Granny.
Yes, Mr. Big Unit, over here. Follow me, please.
All right.
And this guy sort of stands to attention, and it does his little salute, and sort of steps to one side.
Man, good man.
All right. Walk through. Well.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I guess we just walk through.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just rechecking there. Let's have a look. Can you see through there now? No.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Oh, so I'll peel this door aside.
There we go.
Okay.
And Pincushion says to you, "Down you go. We'll straight ahead."
Right ahead. Noted. Thank you, miss.
Okay.
Go in and shut the door.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You're both through.
And I immediately check the door to the left.
And then, while Maves is doing that slap, you'll just stand near that door on the right.
Okay. One thing about this, it's good having this PC view for the recording, but it means I have to go and move too in it as you go along. So I'll just catch that up a little bit. Okay. You, Mavis, you stride ahead. Open the first door that you come to.
Looks like just the storage.
And it looks like
Yep.
a storage room. It's quite neat and tidy. What can I say about it?
I mean, I'm just looking for the painting, and if there's, any distraught children hiding or anything like that.
Yeah, it'll take a bit of. There's a lot of stuff in here, so if you want to have a quick search around, like spend a couple of minutes, you could do that.
No. Just, left, right, anyone here? Is there a painting? No, then just move on.
Okay. Let's see. 3 cupboards with sliding doors. Some boxes. Some wardrobe type things. You don't know what's inside them. Quite, full size. And there's one large cupboard.
Large cupboard.
You might be able to see that to the back of the room.
No, I think I've had enough of opening things for now.
Okay.
So
Yep.
yeah. Just a storage room.
Okay.
Maybe a quick
Okay.
question. Does it look like a merchandise or something to be used in here?
These are all containers.
Containers,
So
okay.
you don't know what's in them.
Okay, got it. Never mind it.
There's moths around a lantern that's hanging from the ceiling. That's in the room before, so that's lighting up the hallway that you're in.
Okay.
And these doors are sliding doors, so it's like not rather than the full size, full weight hinge doors. But there is a heavier hinge door at the end of the passage.
Something we know. Try this one.
Yeah, sure.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Do that. Sword in one hand.
got one of your swords out and open it up, and it's a similar room, but smaller.
Just yeah, same sort of thing as Mavis. Just eyeball it, have a quick look
so
around.
you're just sticking your head in, looking left and right and around the place. There's no painting on the wall that you can see, but you can see some of these boxes. Three of the crates are 5 foot across cubes, but otherwise all containers, barrels, and boxes and things.
Okay. Just the one just closest to the door there.
Yes.
Just like with the sword, see if you can just lift up the lid or if it's sealed.
No, you can sort of pop it up. You can lever it so it would just lift up. It's not like nailed shut.
Just have a quick look underneath it.
Yeah. Okay. This looks like it's containing lots of rolls and offcuts of material, mostly brightly coloured or fancy in some way.
As in like cotton sort of linen sort of material. Yeah. Okay. No, just slide, push it back down and come out and say to Mavis, I think it's stuff I'm making toys out of.
Right.
Okay. Oh, it's also though. Here.
Yes. Okay. I'll get. I think you can sort of peek through that one, but
yeah,
same.
Light on the other way.
Yeah, same sort of thing. By the look of it.
You get to that.
Yeah. It just pro forma check if there are any, armies hiding.
No armies that you can see.
Okay.
Head down at this door at the end here and listen.
Okay. Can you do a perception for me?
8.
Okay.
I've got these big ears and I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Well, the Creepydor said the witches or the hag's room is at the end of this corridor, so that's what I'm expecting. Question is, do we want to go in or?
Okay, if we go in and it's the witch, what do we should probably just talk our way out and wait for the others.
Okay. Are we pretending that you want to purchase some of the soldiers?
Yeah, or we could. What if we could say we want some of our workers or something like that?
I don't think she would be happy to give up on children.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe trying to get something off of her would be what would pique her interest, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Let's go with the soldier thing, and then if you want to back out, you just say something like you just saw them all knackered and broken, and maybe you can go to competition or something.
What if we said we're art collectors?
Collectors.
Or art collectors, or even art salesmen, and we have a huge store. We have a huge store of paintings, but we'll need to see what collection you currently have in order to know what to bring in to match your collection.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, see if we can get it a show, and then we'll say, and then that way, then we can say, okay, let us go, and we'll go get them for you and come back.
Sounds good. Okay. Let's knock.
But you have to talk because you're way better at that sort of stuff than me.
Yeah, you just look up and mean. I'll be the
Yep.
mouthpiece.
All right. I can do that.
So you're going to open the door, go through?
Yep. Open the door.
All right. Switching back to the layer.
What's your Feywild, or your name, your title, Mavis?
Knight of the Pickled Fly.
Night of the Pickled Fly. Oh, that's right. It's written there, isn't it? All right. Night of the Pickled Fly. I should probably put mine in there as well.
Okay. This door leads to another round room with a staircase ascending, circling up. There's what looks like growths on the side of the wall, so it's like living tree here going vertically. So you can tell that you're inside the living tree at this point, rather than the bough that's fallen over. There's 2 doors leading out of the room, and otherwise the walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles. Nestled amongst them are 5 portraits on the wall. But they're all animated, so it's as if they're just moving slightly, as if they're getting their painting taken, and this is how they were sort of sitting while it was taken.
Yeah, so Harry Potter rules.
Harry Potter paintings, yeah. One is a svelte, dark-haired woman. Let's see. Yeah, there's 5 different paintings around the room.
And I can't quite remember the painting that we were looking for, but I think we had a description of it somewhere. Do we see it? Is it one of these paintings, or?
I can't remember myself.
Yeah, I think you said we kind of would recognise it, but yeah.
Yeah, so there's the first one is a truly ancient and terrifying elemental hag type creature. If anyone has Arcana, you could have a roll for it to see if this is someone that might even show up in fairy tales.
17.
Okay.
I will roll as well. Oh, same roll.
Okay. So both of you recognise this, probably from the large house with chicken feet pictured in the rear, as Baba Yaga, the mother of witches.
Are the painting or the people in the painting reacting to our presence at all?
No, they're not. It looks like they're no, they're not like watching you go past or anything like that. Just purely animated. The other one, which sends shivers down your spine, Mavis, it's a toadish hag who you recognise as Bavlorna Blightstraw.
I have my eyes in a fit of a spontaneous PTSD.
The next painting along, you guys are having a bit of a stroll looking at the little plaques at the bottom, is what looks like a skeletal hag. Almost, and she's got a veil, and so you can't really see the skeleton, but you can tell just the veil is so sort of limp and clinging to the features that it's just 2 eye sockets, no cheeks at all, probably just to where there's teeth of a skeleton head. And this hag seems to be almost made of some sort of theatrical contraption. So her torso from waist to neck is actually like a little stage. And so when you look at the rib cage makes the 2 wings.
Oh, wow.
And the pelvis, or top of the pelvis, would be the actual stage. I'll see if I can...
I'm guessing that's the Skabatha Nightshade.
Yeah. And here I can show you a picture of this painting to the chat.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at that. Wow.
Cool.
And
wow.
Yeah, so getting a bit of an insight here as to people that you're dealing with.
She looks pretty nasty.
Yeah. So I guess the painting our slug-jawed lady wants, I guess, is of herself.
It's the one of Enderlin Moongrave.
Great.
Which one?
The
Would be the
skeletal
fourth one, I
one.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that one there. Okay.
So, one hag had taken the other hag's painting of the third hag. And the next one you see is a hag with a wind-up key in her back. One empty eye socket, oddly, and I can show you this. And this is a full, portrait, and she's sitting upon a rocking horse, holding the reins, but riding it like as if she's on some sort of rodeo. Her skin looks so weathered, whereas Bavlorna's was all saggy and slimy. This one looks almost like she's been carved out of a living tree. I can show you a picture there too.
Oh, okay. So that's our.
And
I
she's
guess.
Wow.
she's wearing traditional granny attire.
Check her out. Look at that.
And then the last one is a svelte, dark-haired woman with what looks like a commanding presence. She's got one eyebrow arched and another one looking down upon whoever painted this. And you recognise this, at least the shape of the face and general demeanour, as Tasha, who there was a wooden mannequin that caused one of you to bust out laughing.
That was Mavis.
Mavis, outside the Hall of Illusions in the carnival.
Does she look like on the cover of the Tasha's?
No, I'm pretty sure I can show you one of those as well.
And I think Celeste is coming.
Look, and so's David.
Yeah.
Rango. Look at that.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, right on time.
Okay, so we just show. I'm kind of thinking that we could just grab this painting and you could bamf it out right now, or we could just go back and wait for the other two and let them be involved in what we're going to do, which might be nicer.
Yeah, I think we can wait a minute or two.
No.
Although maybe it's gonna, with a little mischief in his eye, he's gonna play with a dagger between his fingers, looking wantonly at the paintings.
What are you doing, Mavis?
Just thinking about stuff.
The stairs. Do we think that this tree was the same? It would just have one more level above where we are. Could we tell from the outside?
Sorry. I just posted a picture of that last painting there too.
I am. Yep.
Looking quite regal.
Doesn't look quite as menacing as the other ones.
No. Sorry, what was the question? I missed that.
Yeah, so the stairs leading up, the first tree we were in,
Yeah.
we got told there was one more level above us. Does it look like it's about the same here from what we could see from outside beforehand? That there's just one more level above where we are here, or do we think the tree could go up further?
Oh, the tree could go up further, but the stairs definitely spiral out of sight up above.
So was this tree the same height as the first tree we were in?
Yeah, each of these branches must have all sprouted up at the same time. They're roughly the same size.
So there's probably one more level up above there. Do you want me to just poke my head up there quickly, Mavis, while we're waiting for the others, just to have a look?
Yeah. Look, listen, whatever is safest.
All right. Listen at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. I'll pat you on the shoulder before you go. Like, just be careful. I'll give you bardic inspiration.
Nice work. All right. So just to listen first, I'll give a perception roll. 6. Nothing up there. I'll go. All right. He'll stealth up the stairs.
Let's see.
Just far enough so he can just get his eyeballs up enough to have a look over the top of the area into the what's up there.
Let me just move. Oh, you can move yourself. Oh yes. Oh, so you've already done it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So you shimmy up the stairs.
Here you go. I'll give you a stealth roll, shall I?
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
14.
Okay. Just...
think I'll. Oh, I don't know whether I should use inspiration or not. How long does it last for, Mavis? No, look, I'll use it. That's what it's for, isn't it? To make sure, hey. So it's die 6, was it?
Actually, I forgot. It's been a while. I think, yeah, D6. And it lasts for 10 minutes. Just in case.
17.
Okay. All right. So you sneak your way up. You're fairly confident that you're not making it. You know your feet aren't creaking on the stairs or anything like that. But you creep your way up, and I'll just draw your attention to where you are.
He's gone. Disappeared.
And you see him, Mavis, going up the top, and you can hear the others coming down the passage. Some chitter chatter going on with Pincushion.
Yeah, I'll yell down the corridor, I guess. Yes, there's with us, our baggage carriers. Just pass them through.
Okay. Calling down the passage, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Slapney, you can edge yourself around the corner if you want to have a squiz. You're still stealthing.
I think you've got us on the downstairs map still.
It's the same map. I've just got it on there.
Oh, okay. Somewhere else there, is it? Where am I looking? Yeah. Oh, up there. Okay. Hang on.
I think we can like alt shift or something to center your camera. I don't remember what it
I
is.
can shift ping you. There you go.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so it's just an empty room there?
Yes, large-ish room.
Poke his eyes around the corner just to have a look in the room.
You can hear clanking of multiple sets of clanking marching feet just through the doorway somewhere. From beyond, there's a door.
Okay. He's just going to hang with his back there against the wall there, just listening for the moment to see if they're approaching or sounds like they're coming this way or anything.
They sound like they're a little bit muted, so there's probably maybe another door between you and them. But there's another door. You seem like you're in the core of the tree, but it's an inner ring, so there's probably this door doesn't lead outside.
Okay. Okay, just quickly buzz across to that door then. And have a listen.
Okay. You scooch on over. And you have a listen, and you can hear looms.
Okay.
So there's people doing something to do with textiles up here.
Alright. Shoot back down the stairs.
Okay. You can hear kids talking in the next room.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
right.
I'm not sure that we need to go up there.
Okay. I can shoot you back to where we were. Great.
Alright. Report back to Mavis.
Oh, hello?
Here's Ungo.
Hi, David.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you going?
You set up here. Alright.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so Slapney is almost dead. Maybe started rolling death saves.
Perfect. I'm going to the rescue. Am I dead? How am I doing?
I think you're fresh.
You're 12. You're 12th level now.
Yeah, you're in a happy place.
12th level, perfect. I'm gonna save everybody.
Now we're just doing a bit of scouting, which we're glad that you're here to do now, Ungo.
So, I missed last session. I have no idea what's happening.
So, I briefly last session where we entered the tree trunk, where the witch has her workshop. We talked to some kids, got them out, Mavis got too curious to open the box, and we got attacked by like 6, 7 tin men soldiers. Barely went through the thing alive. Ango actually was killing everything left and right together with Slapney, so that was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. But we were so banged up, we had to retreat, get a long rest, and we are back in, pretending like we are here for the first time. Trying to get a meeting with the witch.
You'll see in the chat that there's they've just gone through a room, and you and Celeste, I can move up now. Let's have a look. I think you're right down the back there at the entrance. You went back out and had a long rest because everyone's resources pretty much were expended, and you hadn't actually triggered the alarm alert thing for Will of the Feywild to draw away the tin soldiers. In fact, the party last week pretty much didn't draw the tin soldiers away and fought them all, or at least the ones that were stuck in their barracks. There's still plenty that are marching around the place. You can hear it. The tin clanking, and kids have been put to work repairing the ones that were damaged. Mavis rolled a natural 20 to convince Pincushion, a living doll, and a walking rug to let you through because you've got audience with Granny Nightshade somewhere ahead.
I guess one crucial piece of info: we might have already passed our deadline for retrieving the painting, but we found it. We are in the room with 4 paintings, and I guess in the chat you can see the paintings. Basically, there's all the witches plus Tasha.
So yeah, we helped rescue a few kids. We got the boggle oil as well.
Yeah,
last week.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and we also rescued a piglet, I think.
Yeah, we did too. Oink.
Oink.
So there's 3 trees here. Oh, there's one big tree lying down and 3 kind of trees growing out of it. The first one appears to have the kids living upstairs. This one seems to have some sort of maybe workshop upstairs, which I just quickly ran upstairs and had a bit of a look at. And we think further in is where we find Skabatha. So we could just take the painting and go.
Nah, forget that.
Yeah. I'm with you, Ango. Let's go stop this tyrant.
Yeah. We didn't check those 2 doors, right?
We did not, no.
You haven't gone. Yeah, there's 2 to the north of the tree trunk that you're in now. And just going through those pictures that you see in the chat there.
Oh,
scrolling back, there's the living doll. Then there's Indolin Moongrave that looks like a skeleton, but instead of having a torso, her pelvis is a stage and her ribcage is the wings of a theatre. And she seems to be using strings on her fingers, like puppet strings. There's Skabatha riding her rocking horse. This is Tasha, who you saw a statue of in the Witchlight Carnival. And
with her hideous laughter.
And what looks like a matron of some sort. And you've identified her as the queen of all witches, Baba Yaga. And
Are these paintings?
These are paintings, animated paintings.
The first one, the doll, was that we met on the way in.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a painting. That was just me showing who they met.
Yeah. So there's 4 paintings. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's also
there's 5 paintings.
Slackjaw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Slackjaw.
So one thing, I kind of wonder, why did Slackjaw want her painting back? Is it some sort of, contract, assurance kind of thing?
You guys magically examine the paintings?
No.
We rolled Arcana for figuring out who Baba Yaga is.
Hey, Celeste.
Yeah. I don't think I have detect magic or anything like that. Nope.
Having a look, what would we need to do to remove one of the paintings? Are they all kind of like stuck in the roots and stuff like that, or are they just hanging on the wall somewhere?
Oh, wait a second. So that you told me some of the stuff you did. What exactly is going on now? Are Are we in the room with the paintings? Like, what's the context
Yeah.
right now?
Okay, so we've Mavis talked our way in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
right now we are trying to get a meeting with Skabatha. We actually had a meeting scheduled a few days ago, but we lost our way, so we are arriving late. That's why we are not in any books or whatnot. And so far so good.
Speaking of late, hello.
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 Welcome.
Hey.
Hey, how you going?
Good. I totally forgot about today. I remembered all day yesterday and then forgot to set my alarm last night.
So just to catch you up, after the fight we retreated, long rested, so you have all your things back, all spells and stuff.
Perfect.
And yeah, we came back, and this time we just lied our way through to the next room.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're not fighting, but be on your tippy toes.
And we found the painting in this room that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't see anything on roll 20. I think I'm not there yet.
You're talking is here?
Hmm?
Your token is here with us. In
Oh, okay.
you might want to zoom out and.
Oh, okay.
Back to normal size as well now.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, from a long rest.
Mhm.
It
Okay.
lasted about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. The one thing, the time limit for retrieving the painting might have passed, but we found it. It's with us in the room. There are like 5 paintings of 5 different witches. One of them being the Sergeant Lorna, and the others also Tasha for some reason, and Baba Yaga.
We're trying to get the painting of Lorna, right? That's the specific one she wanted?
The problem is
No,
nobody. We don't remember,
she-
but that's a good guess.
No, I think Anthony just said before that it's the one at the top there, the scary-looking stage belly
The stage
lady.
one.
Yeah. But we could just take them all.
That's what I was going to say.
As a maybe, I'm gonna say, why bother? They just cut them all open.
Like there's a rule of reciprocity, which Slapney can't say properly, and neither can I. We should just draw some pictures and swap them over.
Oh.
Do we have any paper?
Slapney doesn't, but
Yeah.
what if we could have found some?
Don't worry. I'm thinking whatever we do, in my mind it is quite a reciprocity.
Mm-hmm.
Reciprocal?
Yeah, reciprocal, let's say. So,
Okay.
oh yeah, also because you guys weren't here, the paintings are moving, but kind of like Harry Potter, but they don't react to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe to get things moving, Slapney's going to come over here and listen at that door there.
Okay, do your perception roll for me.
What did that come
How'd you
through
go?
as? 8. He just can't hear anything. Guys, I got wax in my ears, so I just...
Very thick doors, very thick doors.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get over here. Get my
You
ear
come
on
over
this
and listen,
door.
I go.
Yeah, Ungo, you can have a roll as well. The party can have up to
Yeah,
2
you're right.
rolls.
Okay.
I guess maybe just so. Celeste, would you mind giving me a hand with this one?
Having a perception. Okay, Ungo, you can smell fresh air, night air coming from under the door. And otherwise, no real sounds coming from the other side.
Seems quiet. There's either that's outside or there's some windows. It's fresh air.
It's sort of bolted from your side.
Yeah.
Bolted.
Maybe we should have a quick look. That could be a good escape route if we need one, if that leads outside.
It was locked on this side?
It's locked on your side, yeah.
Uh-huh. We might as well take a quick peek, right?
Yeah, do it.
You might want to try the key that we got.
Well,
from-
I think
it's
it's
just-
just bolt. It's just bolted, yeah.
This is just bolted, yeah.
Oh, bolted. Okay.
Let me put my hood up on my Cloak of Elvenkind.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then try to quietly unbolt it and peek through, just to open the door a crack.
Okay. Right, and you do. It leads to outside. Should see that now.
Okay.
And just outside, maybe 20 feet or so, it's a bit of a drop down. So not a leap or anything, but you sort of step down to a grassy slope. And there's large tree roots curling around, or branches curling around that have fallen and now become tree roots. And nestled amongst those is a sort of little protected area of grass. And there's this rocking horse there. And it's beside this large green jack-in-the-box wind-up thing that you've seen a couple of these. And another sight that sort of sends a bit of a chill down you is a 10-foot diameter lily pad just floating with roots tendrils, and it's just the tendrils that are stopping it from sort of floating off.
There's a stream out there too, floating on the stream.
I'll draw one in for you.
How far of a drop did you say it was?
Oh, just going. It's a slope, so it's not a drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slope step.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, David. Important information. Do not approach the jacks in the box.
Yeah, I was about to ask if Ungo knows what those things are. I can horse
As far as we know, it is something to do with a dragon.
There's a dragon inside there.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What about the
That's
rocking
what the kids told us anyway.
The rocking horse, I think, is the one from the painting.
The rocking horse looks like the painting that's in the chat. Because for Ungo, yourself and Celeste, the room that you're in now has got 5 paintings.
Skabatha's horse.
Yeah. Looks like a sort of family gallery of some sort. A truly ancient and terrifying hag you've identified as Baba Yaga, the mother of witches. This sort of green old crone. The toadish hag you recognise as Bavlorna Brightstraw. A skeletal hag with a pelvis for a stage, ribcage for wings, and using her fingers to sort of puppet dance on the stage of her own torso. Endelyn Moongrave. And Skabatha herself, the hag with the wind-up key. In the painting, she's standing on a rocking horse. She's got one empty eye socket.
Okay.
Maybe we should just... That might not be as easy an escape route as what it looked at first.
We know anything about that lily pad? Or lily pads? I don't recall.
I know, but it does think of Slugjohn Lorna.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can roll a.
I remember
let's say a perception. That's wisdom. Let's just roll flat intelligence rolls. Or someone who wants to try and rack their brain, their memory.
Roll up my with my +0.
Yeah, we're not a smart bunch.
Yeah.
No.
How'd you go?
16.
16. Okay, so you do remember seeing this floating in the cesspool of Baba Yaga's, where she was basting herself when you had audience with her at the bottom of her Loomlurch downfall, yeah. Bavlorna's lily pad.
Okay, so at least 2 of those things seem like stuff the hags ride on, right? Personal lily pad.
Yeah.
At the parking lot.
Does that mean that...
It is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It must mean that Bavlorna's here.
That's how you get out. Parking lot's the exit. Okay, keep that in mind. Close that.
Good point that means Bavlorna might be here. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. All right, you
And
shut
close
the
that
door.
door like we were never here.
It's kind of odd, isn't it? Why would she task us with retrieving a painting and then just stroll on over here?
Because she doesn't want to steal it herself.
Yeah, I get it, but still, why would she come in here when the job is on?
We're supposed to have stolen it already, right?
Mm.
Or has it been days?
Well, we don't quite know, but supposedly, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, let's see where those other doors go.
I'm having a little bit tingle that might be a setup.
Well, that's fine. If they're both here, then we can just get 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Yep.
Maybe.
If we get caught, we can be like, she sent us.
She did it.
Attack her, not us.
Okay. So,
Alright, who's going to have a listen to this door?
Look here. See what we got.
I don't really have the perception, but maybe I can give someone advantage by providing them with nice tap for listening.
I don't know. I'll roll. Do I have advantage or not, Anthony?
Yeah, you can have it with the rest of them sort of keeping quiet and
Yes. Everybody. Shh.
being very still. They can give you advantage.
23.
Oh, lucky.
And how did you go?
23.
23.
You can hear a crackling fire.
Okay. And that's all?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell everybody that and you're fire. Do I smell a fire?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Probably actually a fire.
Yep. Bit of a whiff of smoke.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing I know, if there's a fire, you definitely should open the door. But what kind of fire? Is it like, cooking fire, or is the entire room engulfed in flames?
He can't smell roast or
I
anything.
can't tell that. I think it's a crackling fire, not a roaring fire. So it's probably just like a fireplace.
Oh, I know. I watched The Office. I know what to do. I will touch the door handle and check if it's hot.
Okay.
Okay. Lick your fingers.
It's not hot.
So if there's like a fireplace in there, I feel like there's probably people in there.
Slapney, you found the witch, right? In the other room upstairs.
Upstairs, it sounded like there was children up there again.
Children.
Working,
Okay.
but it also sounded like there was soldiers up there too. Hanging around. But I think if we're looking for Skabatha, yeah, we need to keep going deeper in.
Okay. I myself, speaking as Mavis, might be a bit biased due to my, revenge boner, but perhaps you would like to save the kids first?
Well, is now maybe the time to get Will to cause the distraction?
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Sorry,
Oh,
yeah, do it.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it will be soon, but we need to have a specific... Like, if he's going to cause a distraction, it lasts for a limited period of time. We need to know what we're going to do during the distraction, Like, an immediate objective. Speaking of which, what is our objective right now?
Well, part of it is to get that painting over there. That's one of the objectives.
Yep.
And the other is to rough up Skabatha, I guess.
And then maybe rescue some kids. Didn't you say you already rescued kids?
We've rescued some, yeah.
3.
There's plenty more.
3. Okay. Do we have any idea how many children are enslaved in this factory?
Well, there's the whole bunch working in the other room.
Yeah, there's I can hear some upstairs as well, so. So I think the way we rescue the kids though is by taking out Skabatha, isn't it?
Well, that's may or may not work.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
think
fair point.
it will have higher chance of working when she doesn't have her hirelings rushing to her rescue. Yeah. Nicole, you wanna chime in?
I feel like rescuing kids first.
Yeah.
Kids?
Okay. All right. I'm on board with that.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I get to stab a witch, I don't really care about the chronology of events.
So there was kids in upstairs. They sleep upstairs in that first tree.
Yep.
And there's kids upstairs working here. I could hear them.
The
So-
first set of kids, they were making a key for a kitchen, and so far we haven't seen anything that looks like a kitchen, I think.
No, we haven't, have we?
It could be in the other room here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the fire.
Okay, well, I don't know. Do you guys want to take a look in here?
Yeah, let's take a look in here at least.
Okay.
Okay, well, get ready in case there's something bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
sure.
gonna step
So-
way back.
So we've got Ungo and Slatney side by side in the door. Celeste, you're in the middle of the room. And where are you, Mavis? I'm just eyeballing
All the
map
way
here.
back.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I assume this is a door as well.
It is.
Can be
And that's closed. That's closed at the moment. It doesn't have a latch, like you can't bolt it from your side. It's an internal door.
Okay. I propose to hold my magical dagger in one hand, use my other hand on the door, and make a stealth check first so I can try and do it quietly and hopefully no one sees me.
Okay, so you do your stealth. We'll see how you go.
So I just want to double check. I have advantage on stealth checks made to hide. Okay, so advantage.
Yep, you put your hood up. Zip,
Yep.
blend in. And
17.
17, okay. Just going into opening the door now. How about you, Celeste? How are you sort of... I know where you are in the room, but how are you when the... What are you actually doing?
Kind of just peeking in and cautiously watching from a slight distance.
Okay. And anything in your hand? What are you carrying at the moment, normally?
My quarterstaff?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So Slapney opens the door. I'm just going to move back to the... And you see... Oh,
Cooking fire, yeah.
yeah, a cooking fire, a large one, in the middle of the room. So it's probably more than a cooking fire, or it's an extreme version of it. There's a large pot over it.
Anyone in there?
No.
Maybe the
However,
room or the pot.
there's look. It's definitely a kitchen. So there's shelves. Just bear with me for a second.
I want to sneak in so I can see past this corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just bringing something to the layer. You can see this green dragon, a reptile lizard with wings furled. And as the door opens, it pops its head up sleepily. It's right next to the fire.
Ah, it wasn't quiet enough. That's some kind of dragon.
Well, you don't know if it's seen you or not, Ungo, but Slatney's opened the door.
Close the door.
I'll get everyone to roll initiative at this point.
Alright.
Okay.
Mavis, Ungo,
Very well.
Slatney and Celeste. Descending. All right, so I'll just jump to give you any more information before. Let's see, squalid kitchen carved out of the trunk of the fallen tree, a large clay oven in the middle of the room, the edges of the room surrounded by crowded shelves laden with funky jars of pickled grubs, skulls, mouldy cookbooks. Some of these you can see in the map. A sickly sweet vapours emerge from the cauldron that rests atop the oven. There's a young human girl shackled to a work table, chained by the ankle, and she's hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor is a padlocked iron grate through which you can hear a voice. Are those potatoes I smell? And as I said, there's this large dog sized, so not quite bear sized, but and there's green fumes sort of coming out of its nose, but they pull down and then spread out around it. Wafts of it go down the grate because the dragon is right next to the grate, and you can hear this coughing and sputtering every now and then, and a complaint coming from the grate in the bottom. There is a door beyond. The child shackled to the bench is probably about 9 years old or so, human. But just in case, slap me. What do you want to do? You're first off the hop. You've opened the door. Dragon sort of popped up and looked across at you.
And we can't tell whether it's aggressive or not, or...
No.
Alright, how far away is that? I can't tell from that. It's about... Okay. Alright. Slappy's just going to march in here with his swords out.
Yep.
And say, I'm the new butcher here. Stand down.
Okay.
And he's going to ready his action, and if this guy takes any aggressive activity, he's going to hit him one.
Okay. All right. I'll just do an initiative roll just to find out when this chat goes. Right. Add turn. D20, 12. Let's have a look. Okay, so not going to go just yet. All right, it looks up at you and looks a little bit put off. Celeste, you're off on a 19. What do you want to do?
The dragon doesn't see me, right?
I don't think you can see it yet. So if you can't see it, it can't see you.
Right. I'm gonna kind of like step off to the side and listen to kind of see what's gonna go on here, because I don't want to make my presence known yet.
Okay. Do you want to cast any spells or anything? As in not?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to move down the order here. Creative falls on a 12. What's your dexterity, Mavis?
Last 2.
Okay. Mavis, what do you want to do?
So what did Stop Me say?
Yeah, you just heard Slap Me. I don't know if he said anything.
I said, I'm the new butcher here. Stand down.
Okay.
Said it in quite a loud voice as well,
Yeah.
so these guys can hear.
Yeah. I think I'll take a page from Solo Spook and I'll just see how it plays out. A little bit closer. No, I don't want to see the thing like here.
Okay. This is quite tense music. Okay, the dragon sort of yawns and stretches its neck from one side to the other, just as a crick, crick. And then puts its chin back onto its feet, but has one eye open, looking at you. The pupil goes into a sliver. That's you, Slapney.
Okay, yep. So he doesn't do anything though.
He doesn't do anything.
Yep.
But I think it's still worthwhile to stick an initiative. It means we're making sure we cycle through everyone.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep.
Ungo.
So based on your description, it sounds like that thing's like half asleep.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm going to risk trying to sneak into this room a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't see me. So
do a stealth roll and then move. And
you want another stealth roll?
Yes, another stealth roll for your one as you try to move while you do it.
Okay, I guess I'll do that with the bonus action then.
Okay.
10. 2 5s, great.
Where are all these kids?
To here, and side looks to me. So from here, I can see another. Is that a door to the east, or is that a window?
It's a window looking out.
Okay.
I believe so. Let me just. I'll just make sure. Door to 14, door to 11 and 15. Oh no, it is a door. You're right.
Door? Okay.
Yep.
Is it open? Because I can see through it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just assume it's glass and you can see through. But closed. Okay. And it goes to outside. You can see the outside starlight and so on.
Oh, okay. Where's the little girl?
Just over by this table here.
Does she seem to have noticed me?
Oh yeah. Oh no, she hasn't. You rolled a 10, didn't you?
It was 14 before I came in, and a 10 on that move.
So you sort of tripped on something or kicked something, and yeah, she notices you come in.
Give her a little. Shh. Just out of my school.
Yep.
Right. So she's chained.
Yes, by the ankle.
Got like a padlock, or is there a lock somehow?
Yes. Yes, there's a lock.
Metal chain with a metal lock. Okay, that doesn't look like a easy fix. But she's changed to a wooden table, or what? What's she changed?
It's a wooden table leg. Pretty heavy.
Okay. Is this pot big enough I could hide behind it? Over here?
Yeah, well, there's a raging fire underneath, so it's flickering light, but you could take cover.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's on some bricks or stones or something.
Yeah, there's a copper, there's a clay oven, and there's a.
So if I went over there, I would have full cover from the dragon.
Yes.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. Slap me.
And then I will use my action.
Yes.
To switch my dagger for my bow.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Okay. Is there any like apart from so this girl, she's chopping up potatoes?
Yes. Peeling them.
Peeling them. Alright. Is there any chopping boards anywhere?
Yeah.
Or is it all just Slapney will just walk over to one. He'll disengage from this creature, so I can't attack him just in case it was thinking of it.
Okay.
And walk over to somewhere and just start chopping up a bit of meat or something.
Okay. And for you, you two in the other room, you can just hear Slapney go, and you can hear him start to cutting up carrots or whatever.
He's proficient with cooking, so he actually probably do a decent job.
So you can hear him doing a full-on, thinly slicing, with your fingernails when you have them down, chopping it along them, and scraping in. This little kid's eyes go wide. Wow. And she says, "Thanks for the help."
He'll just wink and say, "Pleasure." Now.
My name is Mishka.
These were Mishka. Mishka, who's this lazy thing lying by the fire over here?
That's Cradlefall, and she sort of looks a bit. She's a bit dark on this thing that she's looking down on. Cradlefall.
Who says he good for anything?
She says, I escaped Loomlurch twice, and Cradlefall recaptured me both times. and you can just hear the cradle fall, just like a mastiff or something, just go a bit of a rumble in the back of the throat. That's why I'm chained up now. I can run.
I guess Cradle Fall's just doing his job. Is what Slapney will say. But I'm not happy with these working conditions. I think I need to go and see Granny. Don't know how we're supposed to cook good food in here with these, in these conditions.
Okay.
And he'll come over. He'll just walk over here, and he'll just, so he's in the side of the doorway. So maybe Mavis and Celeste can see, and he'll go, "Servants, let's go!" And he'll clap his hands.
Maybe.
And so I think, is that a gesture to Celeste and Mavis to come on through?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So what about you, Celeste? Are you gonna? You can hear Mavis sort of, Slapney, ordering you and Mavis into the room.
Is that what you're telling us to do? Go into the room?
I think so.
Yeah. Suggesting that you come in the room and we'll just keep going.
I will walk in and stand behind Slapney like I'm waiting for him to tell me what to do.
Okay.
Okay, and Slapney will just walk up, stride up purposefully to this door over here.
Okay. Mavis, are you? The dragon sort of pops its head up, and is just watching you with a interested eye. Mavis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn around for a second. I will minor illusion, like it's called the thing that the waiters have over their head, like a big handkerchief. I don't know how it's called. Towel thing.
Okay.
And now straight up my back and pretend to be a butler of sort and just walk in.
Like a platter.
Yeah. The
towel.
And like a towel.
You mean like the towel sort of thing?
Oh yeah, okay. You're going to do some silver service. All right. So you're coming. Are you following Celeste into the room then with your silver service?
Yeah. Nose held high up. Looking disapprovingly at the conditions in this new establishment he's working at.
Okay. Slapney, what are you up to?
Just at the moment, just keeping an eye on this dragon creature and seeing what it's doing.
Okay. It's not aggressing you, but it's just more interested in watching you go through. So their head pops up and then snakes around just...
He'll just say across the room, "Child, what's behind this door?"
That goes to Granny.
Mishka, sorry.
Granny.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to see Granny then, aren't we, guys?
I'm going wants to just kind of lean against this clay pot. Wants to kind of nod his head towards the dragon and be like,
I guess Mavis is standing behind her, so we'll whisper to her. Have you seen a creature like that? Can we take it on?
See what?
You can roll a
Have you seen a creature like that? And if you can take it on, what you reckon?
Celeste, you can roll a nature check if you want. This is in your wheelhouse.
Oh no.
No. Oh, natural one. Okay. This here is a banshee.
Oh no, we do.
I think it's like...
All right. So no. So you don't know any properties it might have.
Okay.
And there's also a thing down the crate, right? Is it a creature?
You can hear a voice, yeah.
So, Mishka, who's down there?
Oh, someone Granny captured.
Who?
I don't know. A dwarf. And as you're talking to Mishka, you say, "Who's that? Hey, are you going to let me out? Who's up there?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who Who are you?
Elkhorn.
I'm someone who's up. I'm someone who's up here.
Yeah. I'm incarcerated.
Wouldn't you like to be me?
I would prefer to be outcarcerated.
Why are you incarcerated?
Because I'm a danger to hags.
How are you a danger to hags?
I'm on a quest.
Oh.
Let me out and we'll talk. Myself and my adventuring party were waylaid.
Can we make an insight check?
Sure.
14.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he seems genuine. He doesn't seem deceptive at all.
Ishka, what is this? What's that? What's the animal called again? What's his name?
Cradlefall.
What does Cradlefall eat?
She says meat, I guess. And with that,
Is
the
there any-
dragon's head pops up.
Is there any meat around?
You were just chopping meat.
Sorry?
You were just chopping meat.
Oh, I thought I was chopping something else.
Yeah,
it was carrots.
it was veggies because they're going to the pot.
Oh, was it veggies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say there would be some meat around
All right.
of some sort.
They get a bit. Scoop up a little slice of meat.
Okay.
Just kind of holding it, waving around, just slowly start walking over to this door here.
Okay.
Over by me?
The dragon looks over you and just sort of lifts its chin up in the direction of the meat.
Just keep staring at him.
Okay.
And just open this door here.
Okay. Can you roll a deception?
Oh, I can.
Deception? You're going to give him the meat, right?
Oh, 20.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. This creature is smarter than you, but you deceived it. With charm.
I take a little bite out of the meat myself.
Okay.
Call his bluff.
All right. It looks back at this grate and then puts a hand on it, and then looks back at you, and it sort of doesn't want to leave the grate in the ground, but then it sort of you open the door and toss the meat out, and it quickly flies out and flies off through.
Slam the door shut after it goes through.
Oh, because they got a lock it.
Yeah, bolt it.
It does have a latch on the inside because it's an internal door.
There you go.
Okay, so that's Slatney. I'm going to move to Celeste. You see this dragon go sailing through. It flies, leaps across the room, spreads its wings, flaps once, tucks them into its shoulders, and does the sort of tin soldier dive through the doorway because its wingspan would be too big. And then just as it goes through, Slatney shuts the door.
I think we should do this quick. And I'm going to run over to the grate and try to lift it up.
Okay. The grate. You run over to it and you can see there's a padlock on it. It's 5 foot deep, 5 foot wide, just a cube built into the floor. And you can see this dwarf looking up at you. He's quite grubby.
I'm going to look back to the kid and say, do you know how to open this? Is there a key?
He calls up to you and says, the hag has got the only key.
Does it look like a thick lock? You can break it?
It looks like it might be breakable, or it also looks it might be pickable with the right set of skills.
I don't think I have any lock-picking skills. Does anybody else?
Mavis did some B&E in his youth, I guess, but he doesn't have the tools.
Is there any cooking utensils around that we could use as tools?
You could try to improvise. So there's enough, tools and things around the place to try and improvise. It's like sort of sticking a fork into a keyhole to try and pick it, but it would just mean it's disadvantage on the check.
Okay, well, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
It's just straight dexterity plus proficiency then?
Yeah, if you're proficient in them, yeah.
Okay.
What you need is guidance.
With disadvantage. Oh, didn't really do much. That's 9 plus proficiency, so plus 2. 11.
Okay, I don't think that's going to pick it. Unfortunately, it's a bit trickier to pick than that. And thwarts you. And it might be harder to just snap with strength than it would be to pick, but that might be possible as well. You know, it's not sort of a lock that's built into the grate; it's separate to it.
Just starting to have a crack at it.
Yeah.
Start flexing the old. Let me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I guess I can check the one that's locking the girl.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So if you do a check, I'll get you, Mavis, to do your check on the. Try to pick those on the child, Miska.
Yeah, I'll roll twice because if I roll once, disadvantage for some reason does not appear in the chat.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I didn't know why it rolled 3 times.
That's all right. We take the first 2.
Okay, so that's 18 plus the. No, it is disadvantage, so it's 5 plus 3.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't open it. Looking at it though, it again
Just
it
lift
might
the
be
table.
able to. If you're strong enough to lift up the table, you know, like a big oak solid logs sort of legs table, you could just slip the chain off. The chain would still be there, but it would take a bit of muss. But that brings me to Slapney and Celeste. Celeste, there's probably, I don't know how Slapney, how are you going about trying to break it?
So he might do that first. Get this girl out first, like by lifting this table to help her out.
Sure.
That's more important than this.
Help you out with that. Ungo can get under it, put his shoulders under.
Okay, so Ungo, you can give advantage to an athletics check of Slapney.
All right, here we go. 25.
Oh, 25. The Pondflower Knight lifts it up, and
wouldn't be able to do it without your help, Ungo.
Miska, needed the advantage. Miska is out.
All right.
And at that point, you hear "Rah!" and you can hear this tearing and ripping at the door, where the dragon went through.
That might be a problem.
Someone chuck some more meat out on the floor.
Oh, that's gonna work.
If he does come in, he might go for it. Okay. So I don't think Slapney can do anything else apart from that this round, so that'll be him.
You hear this voice, Celeste, calling up to you. My gear! In the cupboard, to the left over there, underneath the skull.
I'm going to run over and try to grab his gear.
Okay. And you open up the cupboard that he indicates, and there's a longsword in there, a helmet. You know, it's battered and dinged, but serviceable, and has 2 large horns coming from either side. There's also a small shield. Not quite a buckler, but...
He doesn't happen to have a lockpick, does he?
Who, Elkhorn? No, but he says if you're gonna pull it up, then he'll kick from the other side. And I'm just going to do my... Right, okay. So that was Celeste. Mavis.
Mavis is also useless here, so I guess you would just ask first. Your magics, are you perhaps capable of altering the size of objects? Kind of the way you changed your size recently?
No.
No.
Wait.
I got nothing. Oh, I'll ask the girl. Does the dragon understand when you talk to it?
Oh yes, it is wily.
Okay, I'll walk up to the door, and for my action, I guess, through the closed door, I will say to it, I think your mistress wants you to be in top shape, so perhaps you should prove how far you can fly in a straight line. And I'll cast suggestion. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It only has to hear me, I don't have to say
What does it need? What's the target?
14, unfortunately. At this level, it's not that high.
Okay. It doesn't seem to respond to you. I did multiple rolls as well for some reason, but the first one's a 19.
Okay.
Unfortunately. And then you can hear more scrabbling and raging and tearing. Let me just jump in here. Okay, so that was Mavis. Cradlefall goes, and you can hear more damage. As you can hear some tearing and so on to the door. It doesn't look like it's going to last that long. It doesn't sound like it's going to last that long. It starts rattling on its hinges.
Oh, sorry, that was accident.
Ungo.
She had a crowbar. See if it's possible to get this grate open. Want to move over here, Celeste. Take a close look at this thing. So there's a padlock that's holding the grate open, right? Or closed, right? What is... how is the grate attached to the floor?
So is
it a wooden floor? What's the deal?
Yeah, it's a wooden floor, sturdy, living wood, and it seems to be sort of bolted in or screwed in or something along those lines, and it's got hinges. So you would be able to sort of lift it off and drop it back down again, and it's also locked. So if you were to sort of heave and pull with enough might, either the hinges would be the first thing to the break, or the lock, or just the whole thing sort of ripping out of the wood, one or the other.
All right. Guess let's just try and lever this thing open. Is there something around, like a piece of metal, like, I don't know, like a poker for the fire, like some kind of...
There'd be a
piece of metal I can use as a lever?
Yep, there'd be a long piece of metal, enough to use as a lever. Something for stoking the fire, stirring the pot, whatever.
Grab that and try to lever this thing open.
Okay. Slutney, you're right after Ungo. Do you want to use your action to assist?
I reckon I might be better off trying myself.
Yeah, okay. All right, so Ungo...
Okay, how about I ready my action to assist him on his turn?
Okay. So together, the two of you collaborate and both lever it up. You get the tool and brains of the operation, and Slutney flexes his pecs, deltoids.
Grab onto it and pull.
Yeah. Slutney, can you do an athletics with advantage?
Okay, here we go. 25 again. What a team, Ungo.
Boom. Okay, happy days. You bust it open.
And then after he's done that, he'll run over here.
And this dwarf climbs out and says, "Thank you, miss," and puts on his helmet and shield and and sword. So assuming Celeste, you're going to give him to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a quick little nod, like almost like a little mini bow, and then I'm going to cast Sleep over by the dragon.
Ooh, okay. Can you roll the number of hit points that you will affect with that?
Yep.
It'll be a reach.
There's Elkhorn.
Where is he?
On the screen there, on my camera.
I'm looking at the
That's
other
him,
one, which is offset. Oh, there we go. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hang on.
It's gonna be enough. 24.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, nice.
You've got the miniature
Hey,
for
Elkhorn.
Elkhorn.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, Celeste,
Very
sorry.
old.
I missed your success. What was that? A 20...
24.
24. Okay, and it has to be enough hit points that's more than whatever the creature is.
Yeah.
It ignores it and doesn't seem to go to sleep either. So it's, even though it's quite small, it's nothing to be trifled with. I'll put a picture in the chat for you.
Maybe with an upcast it might have made it.
Any other things you want to do, Celeste? You said you were going to move somewhere, or no
Moving
bonus
towards this door here.
Okay, no bonus action. Okay. The door opens. And again, Mavis, to your surprise, there is a horrible creature, one of the ones that killed you.
Oh,
The little frog-like thing that's super speedy with boggly eyes and blank, wet hair. And it looks over at its head and says, "Mistresses, they are here."
can we respond out of turn or?
Oh yeah, short response or something along those lines.
Yes, we know we have appointment, but this little bugger went all crazy on us and all pointed the door.
Okay. And the creature flaps its legs for a couple of minutes, for a couple of seconds, and then meow does its Speedy Gonzales across the room, weaving past the fire, and goes past you, Celeste. You've got your staff in your hand. If you want to try and whack it as it goes past, you could.
I don't going to, because I don't want to piss it off.
Okay, it sort of
It like
runs on all fours, and then leaps for the door handle, latches it, kicks the door, and goes to sprint off. It's now leaving your last square if you wanted to mash it on, crack it on the way past you.
Yeah. Seeing it lock the door, I will definitely whack it.
Okay, roll to hit. 17. Ooh, ooh. So I keep switching back to this bloody player version. There we are. Just checking. You hit it. Oh my god. I thought that was going to be a miss. Well done. Okay. How much damage?
Would be for...
Nice.
Is that 6?
6 damage.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to kill it. Goes to below half, but continues on, tumbling and fumbling and speeding on past out of the room.
Okay.
Where he's going.
No idea. No, we're good.
I'm just going to add Elkhorn in. I'll just check this little bugger.
Wait, is Elkon the dwarf from the Salvatore's books?
No, that's
No.
Bruno.
Wow.
Very iconic dwarf, though.
Yeah, he's the
I
old
remember
school.
he also had the horns on his helmet.
He did, yeah. Let's see. Celeste, you're right back there. Ungo. You see a figure briefly come past the doorway, stride in, and I'm just going to give you a bit of a handout here. She's got a bow, arrows, wears some sort of hardened leather armour. She's got a mask on, pale ice blue skin. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see that come up?
No.
I'll just make it visible to everyone. Try again.
The handouts or okay.
There it is.
Oh wow.
Mm.
That's some high level character.
And yeah, and sort of blue lips, or maybe some sort of makeup, but and she sort of comes past, sort of not stealthy like tiptoeing creepy, but just quietly moves past and looks at you all in the room, and then moves out of sight.
Back into that room.
Yes, back into the room. And Ungo, what's your armor class?
What is my armor class? Looks like it's currently 15.
Okay. All right. So this arrow comes sailing around the corner. If I use my ping, it comes through the doorway here, circling around this corner, around the fire.
Circles around.
Around the fire, and then hits you.
Let me use my reaction to try and dodge it with
Okay.
Scout's evasion. My superiority dice.
Okay.
That makes my AC 22.
22. Okay. So it comes around, sails around, and just as you're watching for an arrow as it comes in from the front, but you're quick enough with your Scout's evasion to duck it, and it thunks into the wood behind you.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Mm.
We're up to you, Mavis. What do you want to do?
Mavis, okay. First, I think that calls for the distraction. So I guess Mavis,
Yep.
unilaterally decides to send a message to, I think, Phryne would be the closest, to notify the kids to start the ruckus. And so my message is up to 120 feet. I don't know if anyone will respond.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to send a message.
It is 120. Yeah, 120 feet. So I measured,
Okay.
and it's basically almost towards the trees where we were. Like, goes pretty far.
Sure. Okay. So you do that. Any other actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from the door that's about to be broken.
Okay.
Somewhere in the corner here. And for bonus action, the only thing I can do, I guess, is inspire. Let's see. Stop me. Come on, big guy. Put those muscles to work.
All right. Thank you.
What was that? Inspiration, was it?
Yep.
Okay. The door finally bursts in, and there is a angry green dragon right there, Slapney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it breathes in, and then exhales this cloud of gas. Let's see.
Does he have to use the action to get in the door, to bash the door down, or
no?
is that...
He used his action to pretty much destroy it last time, so that's his just
Okay.
open a door sort of thing. Okay, the
Alright.
breath weapon is not going to reach you, Celeste. So Slapney, you're going to have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't dodge it.
19.
Okay, so you manage to just grit and bear it, and through fewer force of will, manage to. Let's see, it does 23 damage, so you will take 11 damage of poison damage.
Okay.
I'm glad I moved.
Yeah.
And Ungo, what do you want to do?
One question. The door to the northeast,
Yes.
that was opened, and I guess the lock was on the other side, opposite from us, right?
You don't know. It just opened inwards.
Okay, so the door opened inward. We can't see it anymore.
It's opened. It's still open.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if I can close it and lock it.
Oh, you're probably 25 feet away. You could go over there and check it out.
Okay, well, I can still fire from the dragon over there if I need to, but I have cover here. A bonus action and hide.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have some cover from this clay thing. I'll do this. I also want to point out, so it doesn't get lost, the Cloak of Elvenkind also gives disadvantage to perception checks to see me.
Okay.
So I think that's like a -5 on passive perceptions when there's disadvantage.
Nice.
Anyway. Okay.
So
that's a 23 stealth, and then I'm going to move over to this door and try to look in from the corner, sort of.
Okay.
See what I see in the room, and also check out that door.
Okay, so you can see two elderly women. They were sitting down, sharing a cup of tea. One sitting at a desk, and one just sitting on a chair. And they're both got their intent gaze towards the door, and they look like they're gearing up to come on through.
It looks like Skabatha and Lorna in there. Lorna, to me. Right. And I can kind of see the hunter a little bit from the corner of my eye vision there.
Just lurking off to one side.
And then so this door, what do I see on the door?
So it looks like it's made to be locked and latched and things from the inside, from the hag side.
What I figured. Alright, so we've got 3 enemies in there, we've got a dragon down there. Does not look great. I used half my movement to get here, so I'm going to move back. And then I'm going to shoot at the dragon from right.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Now, do I have advantage? Am I hidden or not?
Sorry, what did you roll? What did you roll on your stealth?
I was 20 something.
Yes.
23.
Yep.
Okay.
Advantage.
So in that case, I'll use the sharpshooter.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit. I might want to. Here. Can I wait until I find out if this hits? If I want to use this.
How come you're only +2 with your shortbow?
That was with the.
-5. Yeah, gotcha.
I I think I can decide to use precision attack after I found out if it hits or misses, but I'm not sure.
Precision attack is up before. Otherwise,
Before? All right.
Oh,
I'll see if 16 hits.
hang on. No, you know if you do it after you know that it missed, but not how much by. So you know that you would have missed with that.
That would miss?
Yes.
All right. Well, this is a pretty rough situation. I'm going to go ahead and use the die.
Okay. Battlemaster die for precision, extra D8.
So that adds 3 to it, makes it a 19.
Okay, 19 hits.
And then, did I roll it? I did not roll a damage yet. That 14 piercing damage.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Minus 14,
And
so it's a
then
solid hit.
how is that guy small or medium? A dragon.
Medium.
Medium. Go ahead and do the extra 4 damage to him from the Fury of the Small.
Minus 4, another 4 damage.
Extra 4 damage.
Extra 4 damage. Okay, so you're so furious that it goes in a little bit further somehow.
He just wasn't expecting me to attack him. He just wasn't ready. You know?
Yeah.
And then I think I only get 1 attack because I'm level 4, so I guess that's it.
Okay.
Well,
Slap knee.
wait a second. I'm gonna action surge and attack that dragon again.
Okay.
I don't want him breathing on.
Okay, no advantage this time.
No advantage on that one. Yeah. 18 to hit.
18.
18 hits.
Or 17 more piercing damage.
Oh,
Wow.
minus 17. Now that's not with a plus 10 now, sharpshooter? Or it
That's including the plus 10.
Oh, so you were doing sharpshooter that turn? Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you just
So
got
that
plus
was
2.
a total of 35.
Nice.
All right, it's still alive, but looks
All
very,
right.
very badly injured.
Get him, Slatney!
Slapney, your turn.
Okay.
Celestia next.
I think I'm going to give it a try. He's going to cast Zephyr's Strike on himself. Attack this guy at advantage with his short sword. Oh,
There you go.
crit. 9 damage.
Is you getting the
and
extra
he'll
1d8 on that?
It'll get 2d8 because it's a crit.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah, 12 damage.
12 damage?
Yep.
12 damage is enough to kill the dragon.
Good.
You slew
Alright.
a dragon
Alright.
at 4th level.
Wait.
Soften him.
Alright. And then this round, Slapney's got double movement rate, so he's going to say, "I'll see if I can get that little guy," and he'll run. What's that? 20 feet to there. Oops, hang on. Let me move him. 20 feet to there. Yep, and he'll be able to run in. So you just
To the doorway.
run into.
Yeah.
He'll be able to get to the other side of the sky.
As soon as you get to the doorway, you can't see the little lawnling at all.
Oh, okay.
You
So
get,
he's not
but you,
there then?
You don't know that he's not there until you get to the doorway at least. But you can
Yeah, okay.
put the brakes on then if you want to.
All right. He'll just slam that door shut then,
Okay.
and then move back over here, just behind the fire, and that'll be it.
Okay. That was Slapney. Celeste. Action stations. What do you want to do? No visible enemies right now, unless you can see the hags through the doorway.
I'm stressed.
I think you can see them with your dark vision, probably.
I can see one of them.
You can see
right here.
Bavlorna, and she can see you, and she's waddling over in your direction.
Does she look pissed?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna look to you guys and say, are we doing this or are we getting out of here?
Try it.
All right. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Nice. There you go.
up towards Bavlorna.
Okay. Is that a roll to hit?
Yep, and I'm gonna cast it 2nd level.
Ooh, okay.
Big guns.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a 10 to hit.
That will be a miss.
Shoot. And then I'm going to use my movement to move over here towards the door.
All right. Okay. You get over
Casting
there.
spells at low levels, that's fun.
Yeah. So Celeste, you get over to the doorway, and you can see speeding around at full tilt this little lawnling who must have run around the long way to come around to the door, and it's in a direct line to you.
Okay.
I'll put it in where you can see it. Hold on.
1 second here.
There.
I think I'm gonna... No, never mind. Oh wait, actually, 1 second. I think I'm gonna bonus action turn into my starry form, but just 1 second, just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, starry form.
Sounds great.
Chalice from the palace.
Yeah, chalice.
I'm gonna turn into the archer.
The archer.
Nice.
Nice. Do you want me to do that, or can you multi-side yourself?
I don't think I can.
If you right-click on the token and see at the bottom of the menu, the last text is multi-sided.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm on a Mac. I'm not used to using a Mac.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Right-clicking and all that sort of business. Okay, I'll choose the
Yeah.
So what one are you after? The archer.
The archer.
Done. Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to hit the Lornling.
Nice one.
Oh, that was my damage. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I saw the 6. Oh, that's more like a Cupid. Boom.
Just trying to figure out. Oh, there we are. Got it.
Punch it in. Oh, 14. I don't think that's gonna.
17 barely hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Yes. Okay. All right. So you miss it. It's on its way in, and we scooch onto the next, which is Elkhorn. Elkhorn gets his longsword out, walks over to the side of this doorway. Out of sight. The squares don't quite work with that, but it's okay. I know. We can do this. Goes right there, and he gets his shield out, holds it in front of him, and he's got his long sword, and looks like he's getting ready to thump whatever comes through that doorway. Now, this little quickling is going to come back for vengeance, Celeste, that comes burning in at you. Pulls out a dagger. You recall what happened to poor Mavis.
Oh no.
The time has passed since then. You've learned. And it comes in to attack you. It goes faster than the eye can see and strikes. What have we got? First roll matters. 26.
Definitely hits.
Stepping in, doing.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
9 damage.
Ouch.
It attacks again. Armor class 12. I assume that's a miss.
Yes.
And it attacks again. It gets 3 attacks. And the second one, 12 again. Okay. So it's missed twice.
Ooh.
It hit all 3 times on Mavis, but it's. I don't know if you could take 3 of those 9s, or not very well. But but much better. It missed twice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Last time it opened with a crit. That's why I went down.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that now. Okay, the hunter strides into view, lines up a shot at you, Slapney. What is your armor class?
16. He was kind of trying to crouch down behind the fireplace there a bit, so is he going to get any cover at all? Or?
Oh, yeah, you probably will. But she gets a sliver on you and can shoot an arrow straight through that.
Okay, yep. So 16 is his armor class.
Okay, here it comes. Hits armor class 21. Okay, it hits.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, and this will do 18 damage.
18, jeez. Yeah.
18. So it was 8 and 8.
Oh, ignore the second roll.
Okay.
And she takes another shot. This time taking a little bit less care. And hits armor class 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. This one will, because she's taking less care with it, she just does 9 damage.
Yeah, that slapped me down.
Really?
So there was
my God.
there was no cover then?
No, she ignores the cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sharpshooter.
Slapney's down. Okay, so Bavlorna comes wandering over to here. I better measure my distance.
Wait, how much damage that was total? The first one was like 18 because of the sharpshooter, and the second was just 9, right?
9.
27, but the dragon hit him too.
Oh yeah.
Dragon got me as well.
6. Okay, and she comes through the doorway. Allowing what's his name? Elkhorn to have a crack because he had a readied action.
Go on.
Okay, he comes in, attacks twice. Okay, the first one is a 12. I think Skabatha is actually pretty easy to hit. Bavlorna, sorry, is pretty easy to hit. Okay, so that hits. Okay, and then he attacks twice. Hits twice.
Attack from his reaction. That's nice.
Oh no, sorry, I forgot about that. Should have been once. Because it was a whatchamacallit. And Bavlorna comes in and goes to attack. Right. Okay. Rolls to hit on him and misses due to his armor and shield. However, she looks over at you, Mavis, and gives you this sort of withering look. And a withering look from Bavlorna Brightstraw. It's a ray, and it comes in and hits armor class 18.
Oh yeah, that hits. I keep forgetting. If the to hit and the armor class are equal, then it still hits.
Then it hits, yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, and it's going to do 20 damage. Necrotic.
Nice.
Wow.
We need some better AC up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mavis, your response.
response. Okay, just let me adjust my HP. Okay. I'll move over here, hopefully, so I can see the other witch. Like here. And I'll, with a theatrical voice, I'll say, Bavlorna, you sly harlot, you sent us here to steal the painting, and now when the jig is up, you attack us? The worst employer ever! And... I know, that hurts, so... I am gonna... Nah, she's probably good wisdom. Nah, just Mind Sliver.
Okay, onto who?
So that's Bavlorna.
Okay.
So that's Intelligence saving throw, DC 14.
Intelligence. Here it comes. DC
14.
Okay, she failed it.
Okay, so that's 1d6 damage. Nothing special. 5.
Okay.
That's psychic if it matters.
Yeah, it lands.
Yeah, and next time she makes a saving throw, she subtracts a d4 from it.
Okay.
Before my next turn.
Okay, I'll have to try and remind me.
So I think I move 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you move away and go.
Yeah. 5, 6. So I'll get into. Yep.
Well.
Right quick, did the other hag respond at all when Mavis said that?
Yeah, she looks a bit aghast. Definitely not happy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just move slightly behind this clay oven.
Okay.
Try to hide as I'm doing that to give myself some advantage, hopefully. That gives me a 20, which is probably enough.
That's the stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go ahead and shoot, I think, with advantage at Bavlorna, because we already attacked her, so what the hell? Sharpshooter 14? That hits.
To Bavlorna?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It misses.
It
sinks in, but it seems like you're sinking into the, just sort of fatty part of flesh or folds, or where it's difficult to tell where her rotten clothing starts and she begins.
Alright, well, I want to figure out what her AC is, so I'm going to use my third superiority die and roll again. 7. Makes it a 21 to hit.
Okay.
21 hit?
21 hits.
For 18 piercing damage.
Oh.
Ow. That's nice.
Wow, she's not happy with that.
And then, so I only used 5 feet of my movement. So I'm going to continue moving. And it looks like I could just about get out of the room, but not quite. Head down there, I guess. And that'll be my turn.
That'll end of turn? Okay, so who's that going to be?
Thither.
Who's going to slap me? You're going to have to do a death save.
I am a death save. Here we go. How do you do it in D&D Beyond? Oh, like that. Oh, was that you or was that me? That was you.
That was me. I'm rolling Clapperclaw.
If your health is 0 in D&D Beyond.
Oh, there you go. 20. Look at that. So that's a double success, isn't it?
You're up.
Nice.
Are you up on 20?
No, it just means 2 successes. Sorry?
Yeah, but I think last time when Davis rolled his 20, he got stabilized immediately.
Yeah, you automatically stabilize.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go.
Does it automatically stabilize in 1 hit point or just automatically stabilize?
I thought you got a hit point.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, according to the rules, you get 1 hit point unless Anthony.
Okay.
No, you're on 1. You're on 1.
Okay.
All right. Do I get to do anything this turn, or that's it for that turn?
It's at the end of your turn you make the roll, so it uses your turn, but you're now conscious.
Oh. All right. Just stay lying down or whatever behind that thing to get going.
Play dead.
For now.
Pretend you're.
Yeah.
If you look in your journals, you might see Clapperclaw, and you should have access to him.
Oh yeah.
Clapperclaw.
If somebody's
that's cool.
if somebody's not going to, wants to roll his rolls, that would save me a bit of rolling.
Clapperclaw's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
Squirt the oil cans around somewhere too, but he's less.
I can roll him.
They're all lingering around somewhere.
Mungo's buddy, right?
So just testing stuff. Oh.
Okay, so Slatney, you're now stabilised. Celeste, you can see Clapperclaw sort of coming in ninja-like with to his claws, flying off this lawnling, but you've got it right there too. But you're on the archer, so you're in melee with this one right now.
Okay, I'm going to whack him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, roll ahead.
$13 doesn't hit, hey?
No, 13's going to miss.
Shoot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action use my starry form.
Yep.
Which will be with disadvantage, I believe, right?
Yes. Shooting the lawnling or Skabatha?
The Lornling.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to hit.
That's the 10. No, that's
10.
a miss. That's a miss.
Okay.
Elkhorn goes. It's easier for me to just roll dice here. One of them hits, and Skabatha takes a little bit more damage. The others, that's actually the Quickling. He goes and he comes in and he stabs you, Celeste, with a 1, missing.
Perfect.
Tries again with a 15. That's going to hit.
Ooh.
Doing 8 damage, Celeste.
Okay.
And the last attack also hits. Doing another 8 damage.
Ooh. I'm not looking good.
No. Update your token while you're on 3 within your token. I can see. Okay. I'm just going to jump into something now that we've a couple of rounds in. For you, Celeste, we'll just jump into the Cone of Silence.
Okay.
Okay, Celeste.
Hello?
Yeah, good. You know how you sense that you were being watched, and you could sense that there's something that you've lost. All these memories come flooding back to you now of a sibling, a twin sister, and it's upon seeing this hunter.
I thought so.
She didn't seem to recognise you or whatever. It's very much like a Gamora Nebula sort of thing.
Okay.
But she seems to be, in thrall to Skabatha.
Okay. So I recognize her now, do I?
You do all these if you can imagine images of this sort of pale, pasty-faced, absolutely platinum blonde-haired twin sister of yours, and although she's probably had a completely different upbringing to you, hence different look and so on, but underneath the mask, which she's wearing, you can tell that that's her.
Right. Did she have a name? Did I name her? Did you name her?
You can decide that.
feel like I might have. Just 1 second, just trying to quickly read through my backstory here.
Okay.
Put up on my phone.
And you can have a look at that while we're coming up to your next turn. But
Okay.
That in your so you can think about what you do or whatnot. But you
Okay, perfect.
You feel a connection. Like some sort of magical link that twins might have. Obviously, the flooding emotions of having found something that you didn't even know you'd lost, and now seeing her sort of as a flunky to one of the hags, even more overwhelming. But what you do about it, that's up to you. We'll move back into the chat, and I just wanted to pass that on.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Well, that's concentration, and
Okay.
I do get hit a lot for some reason.
Okay.
We are back.
Hello.
All right.
Where were we at? So the others. So that was Celeste and Elkhorn just going. So, the hags. So the others was the Quickling. He's already gone. The Hunter.
Is Elkhorn making himself a target at all? Is he standing?
Oh
out,
yeah,
or?
he's pounding against. He just sent in 2 attacks against Bavlorna just then, so he's fighting her in melee.
Yep. Fair enough.
Okay, the Hunter comes around once more. Comes to this entrance. Doesn't seem to give Bavlorna any heed at all. Completely emotionless towards her. And you can see looking left and right, peering past the bulk of Bavlorna filling the passage, and can't really see you, Slutney. I think you've probably got full cover there.
He's still be lying down at the moment.
Yeah. Elkhorn is presenting a target. He's actually in melee there. So she takes aim, and pops off a shot to him. Let's see. Here it comes. Ooh, I'm class 20. And Elkhorn. Come on, Elkhorn. Takes an arrow, and then she moves away off to the side again. Clapperclaw, who's running him, little fella?
I got his sheet up. So he's out there by Celeste and the Quickling, is that right?
Yes.
I think he should just try the Unsettling Presence and give it a shot with his bonus action first.
Okay.
It's a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Wisdom saving throw. What's that going to do? Fear?
It'll make him frightened, yeah.
Yep, okay, he fails it. He looks around and he sees this horrible crab gored thing with false teeth, misshapen eyes.
Okay. And then that was a bonus action, so with his action he'll go ahead and attack with the claws.
Okay.
I roll that. Does it work? It does work. Looks like he only got a 9 unless he has advantage for some reason I'm not aware of. I can't actually see out there.
Oh, okay.
I assume he's not flanking or anything.
No. So he misses with the first claw, but he gets two of them.
What's frightened do? You don't get advantage from frightened, right? You just It's a disadvantage on the attacks or something.
The frightened has disadvantage on the attacks and
cannot
move towards the.
He can't move closer.
Right. Okay. And then I guess in terms of positioning, if it's possible to Clapperclaw to try to defend Celeste, he should do that.
I thought you could push her. Instead of an attack, you could push her away.
Well,
that's all right. It's
can you get sort of between at all?
No collective Clapperclaw.
Okay, sorry.
If someone wants to take over Elkhorn, they can too. But
if you give me vision on Clapperclaw or something, that would help.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just adding vision to it would work. How's that?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, okay. I guess he's in a reasonable position then.
Okay, the Bavlorna first casts her withering gaze at you, Mavis. You seem to attracting her disdain. She hits some class something. 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield that.
Shield that, and does that cause it to miss, regardless?
Yeah, that's AC 18.
Yeah, okay. And then she bites poor Buggerlugs with a 16. And Elkhorn is missed. Oh my god. Okay. She's trying to swallow him, by the way.
Hang in there, Elkhorn.
She keeps opening her mouth to try and bite him and just lower her face onto his head and just swallow him whole. Mavis, what do you want to do? Oh, hang on. At the same time, you hear this, "You bitch!" And Skabatha comes sort of running, which means sort of hobbling along, and you hear her scratching at Bavlorna.
Wow.
Oh, the seed well planted.
A witch fight.
Yeah, yeah. She hits and does 29 damage to Bavlorna.
Wow.
Cool, good job.
Mavis.
Okay. I think I have the hunter inside. So I'm gonna...
Assume she's not. I just can't move the token where you can't see it. But she's just going to wherever she's at. She can't see anyone.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm still gonna do it. I'll cast Bane at Bavlorna and the Quickling.
Okay.
And
is that going to get...
has...
Is that got... creatures within an area, are they close enough?
No, they don't have to be in an area. Just within 30 feet of him.
That you can see within range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's Charisma save, and Bavlorna gets a -D4 to that.
Oh yes. Okay. Bavlorna -D4 to a Charisma save. Here it comes. She rolls a 4 and fails. She's now got minus. I'll put some sort of bane.
-4. Yeah.
I'll get rid of.
So attack rolls and saving throws. How about Quickling?
Quickling.
Did you target Skabatha too, or just Bavlorna and the Quickling?
No, Skabatha not. I want her to keep hitting. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Bavlorna's also the Quickling is also affected by the bane. -4 to hit, -D4 to hit, which is great. Bane. What's next? Anything else, Mavis? Before we move to Ungo.
Run away.
I'm gonna give inspiration to Celeste.
Okay.
Come on, keep it up.
Yeah.
Your star has to shine brighter, or whatever, and then I'm gonna run away to not get hit.
Okay. All right, Ungo. Where are you? I can't even see you there.
I'm almost through the door into the next room.
Ah, yes, I see now.
I think I can still see. Well, the vision's kind of weird in here. I'm not sure how far I can. But is my range limited for some reason? Is it dark in here?
These rooms are lit because of the hags are in here. So now that you're inside, I'll just switch it to daylight.
Is it nighttime outside? I don't even know what time of day it is.
It's nighttime outside, yeah.
Okay. Now I can just see everything. I'm not sure if that's what you intended. I can see through all the walls.
Oh, that's only because you've explored there. You can't actually see the creatures.
No, I can see everything.
Oh, can you?
Yep. There's no dynamic lighting going on. I can just see everything.
Oh. I've already got daylight on. Yeah, this might be better. Let's try that.
That looks more reasonable. Okay, anyway. I guess I'll keep shooting at Bavlorna. That Quickling's got a bunch of negative status effects. Sure, shoot at Bavlorna.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm in any kind of reasonable position to hide anywhere around here.
You're right at the corner of the door that goes through. So 5 feet away is you could sort of.
All right. Let's try to kind of jump behind this corner and then hide for a second and then pop my head out.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
That's 15.
Okay.
She's got the disadvantage, so hopefully that's good enough. And then I'll shoot. Do I have advantage?
You do.
So sharpshooter, anytime I have advantage. I keep rolling bad. 10 is a miss. I'm not going to use the last superiority die in that. I'll just go ahead and miss.
Okay.
And let me step to this. Well, I want to stay where I can just barely see. Like, I'm not out in the open, but I'm just kind of got my eyes peeking into the room.
Okay. And is that you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, slap me. You're living on the edge.
Yeah, I know. How badly wounded does that little Quickling look?
They hardly have any hit points themselves, and Celeste, I think, already cracked him a fair bit. So it was just once with the staff. So
can Slapney get out there to attack it? Will he be able to fit out the door to attack it?
Yeah, you can squeeze past Celeste.
All right. So why not? He's going to cast his Zephyr's Strike again.
Okay.
Leap up and run out here and attack that thing.
Okay.
With advantage. Uh, 20.
Okay, you hit him.
And
Dead.
do 8 damage to it. Oh, and we'll do 8 plus another. Okay, and then just just pull around the
Finish
corner
it
here a bit. Yeah, that dropped it.
Yep. Okay, so the Lawnling's dead. Celeste.
Oh, he'll just hop up onto the tree branches here.
Okay. All right.
Just
Take
for
a
the
breather with your 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Celeste.
Okay. You guys see a strange look come across Celeste's face. And it's like she's feeling every emotion at once, but mostly she's just extremely distraught. And you see her run over to here. Wait, where's the hunter? Over to here where she can see the hunter. And she falls to her knees and reaches out her hand and screams, "Selena! Selena!" And she looks at you guys and she says, "Don't hurt her! Don't hurt her! She's my sister!"
Wow.
Okay, that's a lot of damage, people, in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Can you roll a persuasion with advantage?
Advantage.
You get to roll twice. Two
Oh, an
11.
11.
You get inspiration still?
A lot of
Oh, I do have inspiration still. Can I add that inspiration?
You can, yeah.
D6.
D6?
Mm-hmm. Go on. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So that'd be 17 total.
Okay, I'm just rolling my counter.
In any way you persuaded Mavis.
My heart's been beating out of my chest this whole round.
That's good.
Okay, so with your persuasion, you beat Skabatha's deception to convince her otherwise, and she sort of drops her bow and peels back the mask, and you see that she just looks basically identical to you. Same white skin that we come to know, and platinum blonde hair, absolutely white.
Nice.
And she's got the same sort of shocked look on her face as you do. And then she gets a steely look on her face, eyeing the back of Skabatha, and she just reaches down and picks up her bow and takes a couple of steps out into the middle of the room.
Some shovel and twist right there.
Elkhorn cracks Skabatha a couple of times, missing once and hitting once with his long sword. The others was the Quickling, like in Bin. And then the Hunter. Skabatha's unaware of this. This is a surprise, so with advantage effectively. And she draws a bead. It takes a shot with a... Oh, that shouldn't have been 2d20. Okay. And basically just shoots Skabatha in the back. Doing 21 damage to Skabatha. And although it's counter to what she normally does, she sort of takes a step forward. Clapperclaw.
So that Quickling's gone.
Yes.
Clapperclaw is unreasonably brave, right? So he'll probably just run in here and fight.
Yep.
That's what I would think.
Yep.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I was slapping. He was just
I
going to
agree.
say, see if you can give some cover to Celeste while you're doing it. You like get in between Celeste and.
Yeah, I can probably get over there. Maybe he kind of runs around this thing a little bit. Unsettling Presence is recharge 6, so I guess I'll roll a d6.
Yeah, see if that works.
Nope.
Ooh.
And then he can't do anything with his claws from here, but he can ready an action, and if either of the Haggis comes near him, he'll claw them.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. I'm going to have to roll 2d20s. So the first one is for Skabatha, and the second one is for Bavlorna. Okay, so Bavlorna's going to go first. I'm just going to add her in separately.
Is it initiative?
Yeah.
So it's ability check. So does she get -4 from Bane? I think.
Yeah, it says ability checks.
It's
They've already rolled it.
Does
I'm
that
just
ability-
saying they've already rolled it, and they're going on whatever it is. 12. But I just need to distinguish between one from the other.
Oh, I
The
see.
Bane's
So it's
attack rolls and
initiative.
saving.
Okay, I get it.
yeah, no ability checks. Yeah.
Okay, so there's Bavlorna. Scab. And this is getting to be a very busy initiative. Bavlorna first. And I can bin the hags. And Mavis, you're going to be next from the sounds of things, so I'll just make them both a 13 just to make it obvious. So Bavlorna goes first. She's looking beset. She's got Skabatha on one side, Elkhorn on the other, and she's starting to feel a bit of sense of doom.
You should.
And so first she moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and gets to here. Well, she could go to to there.
Any attacks of opportunity?
1 from Elkhorn, who misses, unfortunately, with a 3.
Skabatha.
Oh yeah, Skabatha. I forgot about that. Where are you, Skabatha? She rolls an 8, but claws 15. Skabatha hit her. Okay, Skabatha, she lands her necrotic claws, doing another 30 damage to Bavlorna. Oh my god.
30.
30
How
damage.
bad does Bavlorna look?
Pretty bad. I'll see if I can show you.
So she got 27 last round from Skabatha and 30 this round.
So you should see a health bar on her now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm going next.
Okay.
Yeah, take her out, Mavis.
This is yours.
Yeah.
And she casts a spell, and she drops to all fours. And she transforms, and she looks around at you, and she grows to huge proportions, covered in fur. Her fangs and teeth grow bigger, and sorry. And she does something to transform herself into a saber-toothed tiger.
Gosh.
Gosh. I could almost taste the revenge.
You're nearly there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Skabatha turns and says, "You traitor!" And she hobbles over to the hunter and slashes at her. Oops.
Yeah, that cat looks big.
Missing once and hitting once. Doing quite a bit of damage to the hunter. I don't know if people can actually see. Mavis.
Okay. So close. Okay. First bonus action. I'm gonna inspire anger. Come on. We need to pull our weight, don't we? And then just staring, like all the disdain and hate. It's just for some reason saber-toothed tiger. And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh wait.
At who?
At the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
So that's I think a wisdom save. DC 14, but she gets -4 from the bang.
Yes. -4 to Bavlorna on a... Oh, what save, sorry?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Right? Yeah, wisdom.
She fails it.
Okay.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's 2nd level, so that's 4d6. Wow. Full 9 psychic damage.
Oh.
But she also has to run away from me. Right? The creature doesn't... says damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or pit.
Okay. I think it'll just go through here.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and also that uses up its reaction.
Reaction. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good one. So you've landed Dissonant Whispers and scared the bejesus out of the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Ungo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
hang on.
so
Maybe something else?
I'm just gonna move up here into the cover just so I can see the tiger. That's it.
Okay. Ungo.
Do I have line of sight on Skabatha? I'm not sure because of the oven.
You've got a really thin... actually, what I'll do...
I cover, so if I can see her at all, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I'll shoot at her.
I'm gonna put the pot in, and you tell me if you can see her.
Yeah, I can. That's weird. Oh, because I can still see from Clapperclaw too, so that's throwing off what I.
Oh, okay. Let's get Great Clapperclaw out of the picture. How's that?
Now I cannot see her now.
Okay. So you'll need to move.
All right. If I move across this doorway, I think I should be able to see her at some point.
You'll have to move there to see.
5 seconds. Yeah, now I can see her. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to hide and then step across the doorway to the other side, and as I move across, I'll shoot at her.
Okay. Roll to hit. 21 hits.
Nice.
And then, no, that's the stealth.
Oh, that's just stuff.
And then here's the shot. That's a 9. God. Second, my pizza stuff. Alana, can you get that? Okay.
Pizza. Okay.
Pizza. Huh? No. I'll pay you back. Okay. Is it a D6, Mavis, the inspiration?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I'm not sure if I would hit her even if I used it. I could also use a precision attack if I need to. Let's try the inspiration and see what happens.
Okay.
Throw the D6 on here. That's a 3. I don't think a 12 is going to hit her, but it's possible. Does 12 hit Skabatha?
12 misses Skabatha.
All right, let's screw it. Let's use the last combat thing, and that makes it a 19. I'm out of superiority die.
Oh, you hit class 19? That's a hit.
Yep, that's my last superiority die.
Okay, how much damage?
So then that's 19.
Oof.
Piercing damage.
Boom. All right, things are cranking up a notch for the party. Slapney. You see this saber-toothed tiger come bounding past you.
Yeah, that's a bit
rabbit wants to see.
I think, yeah, look, he's just going to go all out.
Okay.
He'll, does it look like it's trying to run away, does it?
Well, it's just going at running at full speed.
Yeah,
Would Slapney have gotten an opportunity attack when she ran through the door?
I don't think he was quite close enough looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So I think Slapney's going to, oops, I've got to get the right thing. He's going to get his bow out and jump down here, take a shot at it with his bow.
Okay.
What's that? A 23.
Okay, that hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then just slip in here around the corner. But he can go a bit further than that, probably down to there.
All right.
And that'll be it for him.
Celeste.
Okay. Celeste, seeing Skabatha attack her sister, steps right into the doorway and aims a second-level guiding bolt directly at Skabatha's back.
Okay.
With a 19 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
And 15 radiant damage.
Oh, nice one. Can you see a health bar on her at this stage, or?
No.
Okay.
And then immediately after, as a bonus action, she's going to use her archer.
Oh, take a shot. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and take another shot at her right away.
All right.
With another 19.
Oh, okay.
She's pissed.
Damage.
8.
Going high when it matters.
Okay. Where's Elkhorn? All right. Elkhorn. 1, 2.
Oh, and as she does that, you can hear her just screaming, "You're real! You're real!"
Okay, and Elkhorn goes belting on, barreling out after the saber-toothed tiger. It's a dash to get to that point. The hunter says, looks across at you, and what's her name? Selena? I might change the name now.
I had to scour through my backstory to find that.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, she's just going to take a chance moving away. No, she won't take. Don't want to take a free strike. She'll just attack at disadvantage. And it's going to miss. There's not a lot that she can do as an archer in close range. Clapperclaw, where are you? Yeah, oh yeah, there you are.
I think you're muted.
Totally right. I think he was to run after the tiger. I mean, not only is there someone in the door, but go help his friends here.
I'll measure it out. 1, 2, 3.
Looks like
4, 20 feet.
I messed up my movement. I was moving him when you did that.
Okay, so he can dash to do this to get to the same point where the saber-tooth tiger's engaged.
Can he get in a flanking position to help out Elkhorn?
Yeah, he's side by side with Elkhorn.
No, I meant like behind him, so flanking.
We don't use flanking.
We're not using flanking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, that's fine. And then I didn't roll his recharge. Let's check the recharge. Nope.
Okay.
So then I guess he's done.
Okay, Bavlorna goes. Mavis, you'll have to tell me about Dissonant Whispers.
It ends after the reaction is over.
Okay.
But she still has the Bane on her, so that's minus d4 to attacks.
Yeah, okay. All right, so she's going to leave, which is going to give Elkhorn and Clapperclaw 3 strikes.
Her claw is 18 to attack for 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing, okay. And I'll just do a bit of Elkhorn business. And the tiger quite nimbly bounds up these tree roots and branches and things, and bounds straight over the tree.
Can we hear that from inside?
You can't hear it from the inside, but the others outside can see it. The tree's too thick for that sort of. And it's 5 to 10, probably more feet thick where it's jumping over. Skabatha, on the other hand.
Does Elkhorn or Clapperclaw inform anybody that this thing's getting away?
I assume he'll yell out, "She's going over the tree!"
Alright.
Skabatha, on the other hand, walks 1, 2, 10 feet away from Celeste and around Selena. Casts her own own spell. And she changes as well. Into this enormous giant scorpion.
Great.
And she climbs and scabbers up the stairs. And disappears off somewhere up the stairs. You can still hear she's not like run off a mile. It was she could only move whatever the speed of the scorpion is. So that you can still sort of see parts of her from up the top. Mavis.
Okay, I'll run out. And screaming at the top of his lungs, he's gonna yell at Bavlorna.
She went over the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't see her from here, right?
No, she's out of sight now.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell, come back here, you filthy hag. And I'll cast my suggestion at her. I don't have to see her, she just needs to hear me within 60 feet.
Okay. And what does suggestion work on?
Sorry?
What does suggestion work on?
Any creature that can hear and understand me.
Okay.
You're supposed to see her for that, man.
I think you have to see for suggestion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in. Did it appear? Oh no. Wrong
That's
button.
okay. I've got it here.
Yeah.
Creature you can see within range.
Yeah, stay within
See
range.
within range. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Okay, then I'm not gonna cast that. I'm gonna instead dimension door on top of the thing
Okay.
to where I'm guessing she might be.
Okay. Do you want to just do a ping where you want to be to?
Yeah. I where by the. Okay, let's say here.
Yep. Okay. So you dimension door over to, and you guys see Mavis vanish.
Yeah.
And
Like
you can
on top
see
of the
this enormous. Oh, on top of the tree.
Yeah.
You
So
wanna bring
I'm going.
bring
after-
Alcorn with you? And bring the dwarf.
He'd have to say before he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
He's too angry to listen.
Yeah. And you can
Too
see
angry.
the saber-toothed tiger. You probably can see it now, Mavis.
Yeah, I still like when I'm here. I can see kind of a.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's sort of it's already over the top and bounding down the other side. So this sort of area here, still on the tree
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I just say like, where the hell you think you are going? Yeah, but unfortunately, I need to go. A bit anticlimactic, I know.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, we're at 11:30.
yeah. If you don't end here, if someone doesn't mind for the next round, take over Mavis and just attack with whatever. Just try to do as much damage to the thing as possible. But
do we
I do
have-
need to go.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. It was a really
Okay.
fun game. Bye.
Okay. See ya.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
see you later.
So for everyone
How
else, I'm okay either way. We would need to finish anyway within a half hour, so we could just pause it right here, and pick up that the action trying to hunt down these two hags on the run.
All right. So
I'm okay either way.
Goes, and then it'll be the end of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ungo, you go for it, and then we've got end of round, I think.
Okay. Ungo wants to hide as he moves towards the door. And he wants to go to the west here and use his item interaction to open the door and look outside and see if he sees the tiger.
Okay. Looking at the door, you cannot see it, but you can hear it above you.
Kind of above me.
Yes.
Okay, so can you open that door?
Oh, is it closed? Is it? You're going to
Yeah, it's
open it?
closed.
Okay.
I'll open it, and then I want to move outward until I can see the tiger and immediately shoot at it.
Okay. So you
So I don't know
do your
where that
movement,
is.
and
Somewhere
you'll know
around
when you
here.
see it.
I'm sort of standing in the door, I guess, kind of leaning it out.
Yeah. You go, holy
and
shit!
then
There's a tiger right there.
I'm pretty sure I was indoors. So I'll go ahead and shoot that. Oh my god, these rolls. So I'm going to miss, and then I'm going to step back inside.
Okay.
Is there any way we could go to at least the end of my turn, just so I don't forget what I was gonna do?
Okay, sure. Which means
Okay.
Slatney and then Celeste. So everyone's having a final crack.
Okay. All right. Slapney, I think he's just going to run in here. If he runs in behind Celeste, can he have a shot at
You don't know.
Skabatha?
You don't know until you get there. Measure out your distance.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, okay, yeah. He's going to run over there. So
It's
he'll be able
35
to
to
get,
get to just one.
Not quite
one square
there.
behind. Yeah.
so it'll be just there. Oh, yes, yeah. And
Yep.
just take a shot at Skabatha up
You
there.
can take a shot
with
at
the bow?
Scorpion. Yep. Scorpion Skabatha.
It's probably going to be miss 13. Oh, I might I'll use my inspiration
Okay.
just so I won't forget I've got it next time. 15.
Oh, you miss as well.
All right.
It is. Yeah. Celeste.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to run to Selena and wrap my arms around her, crying. Again, still saying, "You're real, you're real." And I'm going to use my bonus action to use my second wild shape to turn into the chalice.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her because I can see that she was hurt.
Yes.
Giving her 8 hit points.
Nice.
And then because of the chalice, I also regain 7 hit points.
Excellent. And she calls out to
Cool.
you. It's not her turn, obviously, but this is all happening, as a stage production. And she says, I had forgotten everything. I'd forgotten my past life, and all I knew was this.
And Celeste says, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot you. I'm so sorry.
It's these hags. It's what they do.
Yep, better kill him.
And she looks over her shoulder back at this retreating scorpion.
And Celeste is going to follow her gaze and get ready to go.
All right,
mess up Skabatha.
There's a epic moment to pause the session.
Good work. That's good.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. That was great.
Yeah, thanks.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we've finally got another lost thing. I think Mavis is yet to go. And Ungo. Where am I? Okay. All right. Well, I'll sign straight out here because it's already 11:30, and we'll see you all in a fortnight.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
See soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.